Is this working or not? I don't know. Hello, if you're here. Let me just get this ready. Very hard to use a mouse on the tablecloth. Right, let's see how we go. Hey there, I did write your name down. Salima, is it? Let me have a look. Where's my paperwork? Salima. Welcome, Salima. Now, Salima, the names I'm going to read out right now is when I was last online, which was Friday last week. So if your name is on this list, unfortunately today, unless you do a payment through PayPal or Super Chat, you will not be able to get a free reading today. Hey there, Joan. I'm doing okay. Had a bit of a morning walk today. That's why I'm online a little bit later than usual. I decided instead of taking my car up to the shopping centre to do a few errands that I had to get done this morning, I would walk, and it is absolutely glorious outside. Beautiful, beautiful weather. Too beautiful to be sitting here doing this, but I need to get online. Now, for those of you that don't know, I will not be online from today. I won't be back until Monday next week. So a whole week I won't be here. I have some important family stuff to attend to. So I won't be available. And some people have asked me, would I be able to do some private readings if they do donations and that during that time? No. Where I'll be, I won't have any cards with me. I won't have my computer with me. I won't be online at all. So if you want a reading, I suggest you need to get that reading done today. I am only doing the list of 10 people for free. That includes my moderators, which at the moment it doesn't look like I've got anybody here that is a moderator. So this is the list of who had a reading last week. Hillary B, Meh, SP, Salima, Eliza, Alex 20, Rashima, and I think that one there did not. Hang on a sec. Hillary, Meh, SP, Salima. Those four had a reading. The other ones haven't got ticks next to them, so I'm trying to work out who it was that got a reading because I didn't end up writing it down in the end. So Mama B, thank you, Mama B. Yeah, so Salima, Mama B, is the Arabic writing person. The person using Arabic writing for their name, Mama B, they actually had a reading on Friday, so they will not be getting a free reading today. They need to do a payment if they want a reading. And Hillary B, Meh, SP. I can't remember who the other people were because I haven't ticked these ones off. And I do know that I was running out of time and I had to get offline. I ended up doing some paid readings. So I thank you to all of those that donated that day. Let me get a pen and let's get a list together. Last Friday live, Hillary B, Meh, SP and Salima. Thank you, Gypsy. Now, Gypsy, I'm going to promote you to moderator because you're always helping out in the room. And so when you're here, please join in and help out. Much appreciated. So let me just go to my live. Let me turn. Gypsy, here we go. Add moderator. Yeah, I need to add some new moderators and delete some ones that are not turning up or ones that turn up and don't actually help. Sometimes we can have like 6 people in the room and they're all moderators, and other times I'll be online and nobody's here. Like Friday, I had no moderators to start with and I had to promote 2 people that were willing to help, which was good. So yeah, that's the list from last week. Salima is actually the the Arabic writing person that's in the list. So Salima, you will have to use PayPal or Super Chat and do a donation if you're wanting a reading today. If you are wanting a reading via Super Chat and PayPal, please do it as soon as possible. Don't wait till we get to the end of the line. Don't sit around waiting for a freebie reading and then say, oh, you know, last minute. When I need to go offline, I need to go offline, guys. So let's get this cracking. So first in line would be Joan, Leo, Aquarius. Joan, can you please post your free yes or no question? Now the free list is yes and no only. I have started my star signs with star signs. I've done Pisces and Pisces, Pisces and Cancer, and Pisces and Scorpio so far. I'll be moving on next to Aquarius and a couple of Capricorn and Aquarius, Capricorn and Capricorn, and Capricorn and Libra, and then just marking them off as I go until I've done every star sign with every star sign in a relationship. It's a lot of work. Hopeful, fingers crossed, that I'm going to have a fantastic outcome with these videos on my channel. Okay, so the date is the 22nd, Monday, the 22nd of August. And our list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you don't make it into a spot on here, hang around, because if payments start coming in, which they normally do, especially being that I'm not going to be here for a week, I've got a funny feeling that a lot of people are going to want to pay. I'm praying that a lot of people want to pay and get readings today, because this is my job, guys. So just hang around. You might get a spot if people leave, okay? All right, so first on the list I've got Joan, and then Angelic Anjali. Joan, Leo, Aqua. And then Angelic Anjali, Leanne, Shivashki, the usual suspects, eh? The usual people. Shivashki. And then Dai, you normally do donation, and Starseed normally does donation. Are you girls doing donation today, or are you James has paid? Okay, thank you, Gypsy. Let's get through this list. Shivashki, Aurora, where's Aurora? I've got DD is there. I'm just writing the list in the order, and then I'll cross people out if they do donations and put the next one in line. Starseed, are you doing donation today, or you're not? Are you getting private doing that? Anyway, I'll put you in here, Starseed. And Virgo. Hang on, was Virgo on that list last time? I kind of feel like, yeah, Virgo was there. That was Virgo 10. This is Virgo. Okay, so that's a different one. Virgo is in the list. And then we've got Gypsy. You've made it in. Gypsy. Rinta-me, and it's me and you. Rinta-me. It's me and you. Mama B, for you being here and helping out, you can put yourself in that list, okay? We'll do you down the end of the line there, if you're going to be staying and helping today and you need a reading. Because I won't be back for a week. I'll be gone for a week. Okay, so we got James up first with a donation. So let me do PayPal, Super Chat, and Super Chat, and this is Mini or detailed, mini or detailed. So we've got James. Let me go and check on PayPal. Sorry guys, we'll get this all organised soon. Okay, thank you, James. Thank you, James. I'm assuming it's 2 minis for you, James, is it? 2 minis? So 2 times for James. Thank you, James. Let's get you red. What are we doing for you, James? Oh, I forgot to bring the hot water down here. Currently dealing with an ear infection. What's my outline? Oh, pain. James, I hope you're, you know, if you've got colloidal silver, put a couple of drops in your ear. Probably the best thing you could do is a couple of drops of colloidal silver would be really, really good. But I'm not a doctor, so... James, I hope it doesn't happen what happened to me. I had an ear infection in my 30s. And I ended up with tinnitus that has never gone away. Yeah, that was all started from a sinus and ear infection in one. All right, here we go, James, with your first question. How will James go? Yeah, the vertigo. Oh, it's been weird, the vertigo. How will James go with this ear infection? What's his outlook with his health at the moment? What's James's outlook with this ear infection? How, in general terms, with your health as well, James, not just the ear. And talking about that, because I went walking and the wind was blowing a little bit when I was walking earlier, there's a lot of wattle in flower around here. It should have flowered and finished by now, but it's in full bloom. It's everywhere. And I'm allergic to it. So, and I was going to buy this really good product, and it was for sleep and nervous anxiety and stuff. And then I looked at the packaging, lucky, because it was they were selling it out because it was nearly out of date. And lucky I looked at the packaging, it had valerian in it. And I'm actually super allergic to valerian. It could give me a heart attack if I take it. James, you're going to be fine. You've got some other underlying thing going on that it's usually to do with the bowel, the bladder, the stomach, the pancreas, the liver, the kidneys. It's not major, but it's something to keep tabs on. Otherwise, it could turn into something major. Is there something hereditary about the whole ear infections and problems with the ears in your family at all? Like grandma, grandpa, mum, dad? Is there anything to do with adenoids, throat, ears? Because I'm picking up on a hereditary problem that could be there. I do see that this ear infection could actually cause a scarring of some kind with this, because this is like pain, this is disease. So this is the infection and this is what it ends up being. This is where you recover. But there may be some sort of niggling problem at the end of it. You may also develop some other sort of thing because of this minor infection. You're very up and down here, James. This is more about where you get all happy about something that you want to do, but then because of infection or pain or tummy sickness, it's where it takes it away from you. So if you were planning on going somewhere this weekend, you couldn't go because of the infection, but it's more than that. It's like something more coming up where you step back and you can't go there. You're going to get good and bad news coming in soon as well. I feel this is about a family member. Something is not so great. The other information makes you very, very happy. Just show me about James and his health, please. James and his health. Yeah, it's like when I got the problems with my ears, I then found out that my grandmother on my mother's side had issues, and on my father's side there is slight issues with the hearing, but they're all people that were old when they got problems with their ears. I've had it since I was in my 30s. It just started, and the vertigo, and then along came the tinnitus and the hearing issues, and yeah, so it's been a bit of a battle with the ears. So that's what I'm wondering, whether this infection you've got right now could cause an actual scarring, which then could cause tinnitus or balance issues as well. But it does look like things will be okay mostly. Down here, this is about injury. So if you get balance problems, just be very, very careful. Make sure you hold onto the wall or something if the ear infection causes any kind of balance issue, because this could be a fall or injury of some kind. Down here, you're going to be working hard. You've got the Lover's card coming out, but you've also got this missing out on something at the same time, or you're stressing out about something. It's like an illness or a family member or something causes you to not participate in something that you're really looking forward to, and then you get there or you just can't go. Either you get there and you have to go, or you get there, you don't end up going at all. So that's what I'm getting there with that. So let's just do a yes or no for you, James. Just think about something in your mind. I do feel there might be some sort of argument coming up between you and your brother for some reason. I didn't want to put it out there, but it does look like there may be an argument with somebody. And be careful what you're taking in medication, James, with that black 8 there. That could be something you're actually allergic to, or something that's going to set another problem off. Okay. And it could be that your ear problem has come from a medication. What do you call it? A side effect or something. Yes or no for James, please. Yes or no plus messages. And what's your second question, James? This is yes, yes, yes to your first question. You have the second chakra, you have the angel of love, and you have the goddess of the moon. James, I feel like a lovely female is coming your way very, very soon now with these cards. This is sexual attraction, family, sexual attraction, and then the love bug is there, and then we got this admiration of this woman standing under the moon. You're just like, oh my God. I hope this is coming for you, James. This is good. Nice energy. Gosh, I'm getting all yuck, you know, with my nose and everything now after walking in the wind. I come home and I was sweating to death, and I really enjoyed my walk, but now I've got all snotty nose from walking with the pollen everywhere. James, can we have your second question? Yeah, everybody, can you please make sure that you hit that subscribe button? I'm in my, whatever it's called, when they show me the statistics and everything on my channel, it says that if I get 200 people watch a video, that only, I think, 30% or something have actually subscribed to the channel. And I don't know why. I don't know why people don't subscribe, especially if they come back and they like to look at things. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel. James did post already. Let me go back. I can just see where he's saying not that he's aware of. Oh, the antibiotic drops for your ear, James. They actually make my ear burn. I'm allergic to them. They've got sulfur in them. Where's your second question? I don't see it. James has got two questions, Gypsy. I'm looking for the second question. Love forecast, anything coming in the near future? Well, that was love just then. That came out in your yes and no cards. Okay. A love forecast, near and not so near future. Love forecast for James. What's coming towards James? Now, if anybody wants me to do a particular star sign with another one, I'm going to be recording every star sign with other star signs. Let me just talk about that in a minute when I finish this. Just let me know which star signs you want me to do a recording on, you and whoever. And I'll get those ones done first for the people that come to my channel, and then I'll work on every star sign. Oh, that shouldn't be saying that. I've got to turn that off. Here we go, James. That's a good card to fall out like that. You got the same cards from before, black 9 and the red 9. Again, the same thing, James. Any kind of love that's going to come through, it's coming through for business. Business, work, travel. You're going to go down some wrong paths. You know, what is it they say? You've got to kiss a few frogs before you find the prince or the princess in your case. I feel like this is this kind of journey where you go and then something just doesn't fit. And then it feels fantastic, but something doesn't fit. It does look like it's going to be somebody that has children already, a boy and a girl, and they're divorced. They're currently still battling the relationship, and then they're finally divorced. So I feel that that's where the love thing's coming through, but I just feel like it's not coming through as quick as you're going to want it. It's going to be a bit of a battle trying to find who this person is and where to meet them, where to go with them, whether they're giving you the signals or not. It does look like something starts and then it stops, but then it starts again. So let's just get some of these. James, and hey there, Astrolove, welcome. We've promoted Gypsy to the family of moderators. Rhonda's off enjoying herself on her Sunday for the first time in a while, so I'm really happy for her. Well, I'm assuming that's where she is because I haven't heard from her today. I'm just assuming that she's enjoying her Sunday somewhere, which is a nice thing for her. All right, James. Here we go, James. We got men. If you were into the same sex, James, you've got a perfect reading for that. But you're going to learn something through work and learning. You will be in control of this situation, and it could lead to a permanent relationship down the track. The only one love card came out for you today. What was at the bottom? A lot of hard work on the way, but it's not as hard unless you make it hard. This is you taking your power back. You're going to possibly be in contact with somebody that is Aries, and also possibly a earth sign might be coming into the picture. I do feel that whoever she is, James, that she's already got kids, probably 2, a boy and a girl. And she may not fully be divorced yet. She may have separated or something some time ago. I think September is going to be a love burst, but then I think September is something else is going to come into the picture where it takes you away from this thing growing at this stage. And then you've got double 2s, which is February next year, so something else could start to pick up. Okay, so let's just do a yes and no to finish. Thank you, James. Yes or no for James, and messages. Yes or no for James, what he's thinking in his mind. Yes or no for James, what he's thinking in his mind. Donations are definitely open. I have to go to my stream elements and turn that thing off. Let me do that now. Hang on a sec, James. Stream elements, where is it? Stream elements. Elements. Dashboard. Chatbot. Timer. Let's turn that on. Let's turn that on and turn that off. Okay, so the stream elements, I totally forgot to sort that out. All right, James, yes or no for your question, and then I quickly just want to talk to people. Astro Love and Starseed, thank you for the donations. I'll check that in a sec. I just wanted to get these messages out about what I'm currently working on. So if you are involved with somebody or interested in somebody, and let's say you are, let me just do this question first. Hang on. Yes or no for James? Sorry, James. Yes or no, and plus messages for James. Thank you for the donation, James. Door to romance is there, that's a yes. The goddess of the moon is there, that's a yes. And the daughter of the spirit, you're being guided by spirit along the path. No matter how bad the path may get or good the path may get, you are being guided to this beautiful thing. And you've got the temple path here as well. I don't know if you're planning on going somewhere and sitting in a Buddhist temple or something soon, James, but possibly that's where you might connect not just to your soul and your spirit and what you need to do, but there may be connection that takes you in a certain direction. And I don't even know why I put that out there, James. I just seen you sitting in a Buddhist temple place somewhere and meditating and getting on track with your health, your well-being, your mind, getting balanced. But these are beautiful cards. You got 6 cards today that are beautiful. And you got this twice. You got the goddess of the moon. You've got door to romance opening up, and you got the door to spirit. Okay, so before I check these PayPal announcements, it looks like there's 3 now. So what I'm working on, guys, is I'm doing shuffling up this, and this is Pisces, right? And then I'll put down 3 cards for Pisces for what's great about them with Pisces. Then I'll use this deck, and this is the other Pisces. So this would be you if you're Pisces. This would be another Pisces that if you're in a relationship. Then I did Pisces and Cancer. So this was Pisces again. I reshuffled and said, what's Cancer like with Pisces? And then I did, this was Cancer. And then the next one was Scorpio. So I did Pisces and Scorpio. So Mama B, for instance, she's Aries. So Mama B, if there's 2 or 3 star signs you'd like me to look at with Aries, let me know what they are, because I'll do them next in the recording. And I'll see what is good about this couple and what is not so great about this couple, and give messages. So far I've done 3 videos. I have a lot of videos to do because I have to do every star sign with every star sign, including its own star sign. So I've just started with Pisces because Pisces was the #1 video watched on my channel. It was the most attention went to Pisces. So most of my viewers that watch my videos must be Pisces. Or they're looking at a Pisces reading because their boyfriend, their girlfriend is Pisces. So if you want me to look at you, your star sign and some particular star sign, let me know. Like Joan, the Leo Aquarius, she might want me to look at her, Leo, and Aquarius. Okay, so she might want me to look at those 2. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm working on, guys. That's what's coming to my channel. So let me just have a look at the PayPal, what's going on here, and get it down on my... nothing's going on PayPal. Oh, there it is. Okay, Anna Delia has paid for a full. 1 times full, Anna Delia. Then Maisha has paid also for a full. 1, and Breezy, I'm not going to say your real name that I can see on here, but Breezy has paid for 2 minis, 2 times mini. Breezy, which is, I'm just going to write your name down in brackets so when I get to it. Okay, so that's the order. Anna Delia, you're up first. Anna Delia, I believe, is, let me not get these 2 mixed up. Anna Delia and Starseed. Maisha, I'm getting these mixed up. Which one's which? Astro Love paid first, so that must be Anna Delia, and Maisha must be Starseed. Is that right? Have I got that the right way around? Okay, so I don't have questions on here. The only one I've got questions for is Breezy, I think. Has she put her questions here? Oh, no, none of the questions are on here. Okay, so let's get started with Astro Love. You're first, Astro Love. Your payment came in first, so you're first, and then Starseed, and then Breezy. So Anna Delia is Astro Love. Okay, here we go. Your question is... Anything coming towards you in love. Okay, so Anadelia wants to know about love. Astrolab, I'm just going to write that one down on my list. Virgo and Aquarius. Virgo and Pisces. I had Aquarius written down over here. Virgo plus Pisces. Okay, so I'll put that one in the list. I actually have to work all through Pisces, so I'll do that one next. I'll do Pisces with Virgo next. Okay, Astro Love. Better set the clock would be a good idea, Betty. Okay, here we go. Did everyone see what I had done last week? Where's the light? I don't know if you can see it, but it's very purpley, sparkly. It looks purple, then it looks blue. It's chameleon. On the camera it looks kind of ugly, but it's really, really pretty. It's like a real purpley pink, and then it's a real sky blue out in the sun. Had that done on Friday when I went out after lunch. Got it ready for the week. Better start that clock again for you. So I was busy showing my nails there. Okay, so love messages for Anadelia. Love messages for Astro Love. Anadelia. A-N, where's your name? A-N-A, or is it two N's? Oh, crap. Oh, you did put Virgo and Aquarius. You did put that. Okay. I knew I seen Aquarius somewhere. I really rather not look at that combination, but I'll have to anyway. 1 N. A-N-A-D-E-L-I-A. Okay. Not such great news here. You could be going out on adventures with different people if you want to. Nighttime looks like you could be having a wow of a time if you want to. But then at other times it's like you just don't trust people. You don't feel that they're telling you the truth about something. And you also feel sometimes like you just don't fit. Or the person doesn't fit with you. And funny enough, this would be an air sign here. An air sign, and then this would be an earth sign. It looks like some sort of conflict going on here between these two energies. There's something you're going to decide that enough's enough over here. So I'm not really seeing love coming in. Actually, I'm seeing more to do with deciding to call something quits. To bring an end to something, because it's like you've been in this hovering place. It started off fantastic. It started off where this feels right. Me and this person, this just feels like how it should be. And then it was sort of where you're questioning it, and other people might have told you things, or they might have seen things, or you might have seen some sort of text chatting going on or something. And then you've sort of got yourself where I'm just not going to say anything right now. I'm going to work it out. And then you're like, I'm done with this. I'm done. We want love messages, please. Love team, spirit team, please show me love message for Anadelia. What's coming her way? Okay. All right. So he was upside down. He was upright. Virgo upside down. Justice upside down. I'm not going to read them. I think, yeah, the whole deck's upside down. It's funny, you asked about Virgo, and what did you ask for? Virgo and Aquarius and Virgo and Pisces. I'm not seeing Pisces anywhere here in this reading, but I've got Aquarius and I've got Virgo coming up. And then down here, we've got Aquarius as well. That can be Aquarius. You need to get things on track. Now, I think that all of them were upright because the whole deck, I had it, yeah, I've got the whole deck upside down on my table. So the only one that actually was upside down would have been him then. This is where somebody shows you that they want to have fun, they want to travel, they want to join up with you. But when they're upside down, be very careful and cautious of what their real intentions are and what's going on in the background. This here is an invitation to go somewhere, do something, but I think you're being cautious and you're like, no, not today, not too sure. There's some sort of healing you need to go through, and to have things to come your way, you know, to start feeling love and feeling happy and hopeful. Balance needs to come back. You may be dealing with a Libra energy here as well. There may be somebody comes into your life, male or female, that could help you balance things back out again. And then the star is all your hopes, your dreams, but your hopes and dreams will start the moment you decide to end something else. So once you've cut something out for good, once you're done, I feel like you'll finally start to get on that path and the balance will come through. So let's just get some more information. I want to turn that one back up. Hopefully we've got some love cards coming. I just feel like there's been a lot of deception around you. And Adelia, I just feel like somebody's been deceiving you for some time. Look at this now. This is better. Woohoo! You don't get this every day. Oh my God. Once you're done and dusted with that other situation, this is your plan. You're starting to feel contented when you're at home. This is double surprises in a beautiful way. This is somebody responsible for their action, talking the truth. Possibly someone you've known from years ago. This is possibly a connection to somebody from years ago, and it's going to feel good. It's going to feel really good. Are you the one I did the reading on my WhatsApp and we were looking at something to do with the past? Because if that's you, this is very, very nice energy. This is two people that click. There is sexual attraction and desire. There is a need to have fun and get out there and experience. It's like you're going through a whole phase of feeling young and vibrant and sexy and fun. This is nice. I like this. You deserve this. This is beautiful. This other stuff, this is shit. Sorry, but this is just crap. This is the runaround. This is somebody telling you bullshit. This is, oh yeah, I'm going to come there. I'm going to be with you, and oh, I can't. I've got to work, or they're giving you the silent treatment. This is just crap. This really, really is. It's just crap. This is beautiful. I like this. Thank you, Spirit Realm. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so this is where you know that you want something more. You want something better. You're ready to go on this journey and have some fun. There's invitations to go places. You might even be traveling somewhere. Candy, you're not invisible. I can see you're texting something there. The free list is actually full. If you want a paid reading, PayPal or Super Chats. Anyway, let me finish this one. You got the Sun. Best card in the deck. Best card in the deck, Astro Love. This is good. See how this is growing? It's like... it's a start. It's a communication going on. There's little surprises along the way. Nice surprises, not bad surprises. And then it grows a little bit. And then it comes down a little bit because I feel you're going to be a little bit insecure about yourself. But then it's like, whoa, this feels really nice. It's not two people just alone as yet. It's exploring each other, getting to know each other and going places together. Beautiful energy there, Astro Love, on whoever that is. Now, that person could be, in my book, that's normally an earth sign, but it could be a fire sign. So it could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, or in my book, it could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And it may be their moon and rising or whatever. All right, so let's just do these because you did a full reading. Here we go. Yes or no? If we don't get yes or no out of this, I'll do the other ones for messages as well. Okay, everything's flopping out here. I feel they're messages for myself. Messages for Anadilia, yes or no? Messages for Anadilia, yes or no? Starseed, please. Yeah, if anybody leaves or whatever, because I'm doing all these paid readings, Candy, and you hang around, you will go slot into their place, okay? So hang around. I've got a lot of paid readings at the moment, yes or no? Stepping out of the comfort zone, take a risk. Start to make the plans for what it is you want to do, and you are going to be very happy soon. Be patient right now with a person or a situation. So when I see that, it's like you might be ready to step out there in the open, but the other person's just not quite there yet, or it could be reversed. We've got another donation coming in, guys. Yes or no? We'll try and get you more messages and a yes and no just to finish this off, Anadilia. And thank you for helping out again in the room. Much, much appreciated. Rhonda is off gallivanting. How dare she? No, I think she's out and about having a good time. I'm really happy for her. And good old Joanna. We won't be seeing much of Joanna. She's working long hours and study. So we've lost Joanna for a while. I don't know if she'll be back. And while I'm talking about being back, I will not be here. After today, I will not be on live until this time next week. So if you want a reading, I suggest you need to do it today. And because I have family matters to attend to, and I will not be online. I won't be having cards where I'm going. There'll be nothing there to go online or anything. So yeah, I'm stepping away from this for a week. I need to. All right, yes or no, plus messages for Anadilia. Yes, yes, yes. This is a maybe. This is be cautious. Don't dive into something too quickly. But this is you holding your heart in your own hands and making your own choices in love. And this is the first chakra. Keep yourself grounded at all times. Don't go off in flights of fantasy. What's real is real and what's not is not. Bottom of the deck, be prepared for someone being a little bit hostile with you in coming days. All right. That's what we have for you, Anadilia. Okay. So we've done you. That's Astro. We've done that. That was 2. We've done 1. Maisha is up next. Let me just check who else is on here. Jeanette will be, so I've got Maisha, Breezy with 2 minis, Maisha with a full reading, then Breezy with 2 readings, and then Jeanette with a full reading. So please be patient, guys. I will get to you as soon as I can. Now, I was saying before that I am recording star signs with star signs to see what the connection is, to see whether it works, what the problems are, if there is any problems. So if you have a dire need for me to look at a particular star sign together, just tell me what it is. And Astro Love, can you just take notice if somebody says they want me to look at, I don't know, Sagittarius with Virgo, or Aquarius with Capricorn, or Leo. So if somebody wants a particular star sign whilst I'm reading in that, if somebody says that, Astro Love, can you just write it down and then let me know on the private reading area? And yeah, because I'll put them in order and I'll make sure that my subscribers and everything, those readings get done first. I have so far, I have recorded Pisces and Pisces, Pisces and Cancer, and Pisces and Scorpio. The next one I'll be doing is Pisces with Virgo, or in reverse, it doesn't matter who's who. And then I might do Virgo and Aquarius, and then I'll do Virgo and probably Cancer or something like that. I wanted to stick to the water signs, so I'll probably do, first I'll do Virgo Pisces, Virgo Cancer, and Virgo, Scorpio. That's what I might do. And then when I get to the air signs, then I'll be doing Virgo, Aquarius for you, Astro Love. These are going to take some time. These are going to take me probably a couple of weeks, especially this week. I won't be here to record them. So it's going to take me some time to slowly get these up on my channel. As I said, I've got 3 done so far. I've got a long way to go. The mini reads, how long are they? I set my watch for 7-8 minutes. And then when the buzzer goes off, I know that it's time to start seriously wrapping it up. I think that they go for around 10 to 12 minutes. Just depends on what other information comes out. And when I get to the end of the reading, I do a yes and no at the end of the reading as well. So think about something in your mind. You want Capricorn and Capricorn? Cool. Cap plus Cap. I'm going to take notes, you know, of what people want. Gita, you will be down the list. Let me just write, who did I say? Jeanette. Jeanette will be up next with a detailed read. Jeanette, you can either have a detailed read for that payment or you can have 2 minis, 2 mini questions. They're like 5 minutes long and they're detailed, but they're not as detailed. And then we've got Gita with a super chat. That's in between a full and a mini, Gita. So if you wanted a full reading, you'll need to pay another $4 US. If you just want a mini reading with 2 yes and no questions on the end, let me know when we get to you. But you're down the line at the moment, Gita. So I'm just going to put you in the middle there. Gita, $10. Yeah, because if you're using Super Chat, it is $7 US for a mini and $14 US for a more detailed reading. If you're using PayPal, we're doing the minis are $6 US in PayPal or $11 US in PayPal for a more detailed. Okay, it's for a mini reading. Thank you so much for paying that little bit extra, Gita. Much, much appreciated. Okay, so this is going to be a detailed reading I'm doing right now for Maisha, which is Star something? Oh, Starseed. Okay, so Jeanette, watch this reading. This is for a, thing. Okay, so we got Cancer, Gemini, Sag, okay, let me write these all down. Cancer, Gem, Sag, Cancer, and Cap. Okay, we've got Cap. All right, thank you. You keep tabs on that for me, Astro Love. I'm writing them down and I've got some videoing to do. All right, so I'm waiting for Starseed. Have we got a question there? I'll scroll back. Starseed. Starseed. Oh, okay, we'll take you off the list and we'll put somebody in your place when I get to the free readings, which is not looking like I'm getting there at the moment. Okay, Starseed, can we have your question, please? I can't seem to find it anywhere. While we're waiting for Starseed's question, is Joan the Leo still in the room? If Joan the Leo is still here, please post your yes and no question. Joan the Leo and Angelic Anjali, whoever posts their question, I'll do the free question while I'm waiting for the question from Maisha. Thank you, Astrolove. Yes, so that's what I'm working on at the moment, guys. I wanted to bring something different to my channel and see how it goes. I went over my previous videos for the last 1.5 years, and I seen that Pisces was the #1 popular sign on my channel. So I'm working through all of Pisces with Pisces, Pisces with Cap, Pisces with Aqua, Pisces with Aries, Pisces with every sign all through. But I will chop and change and go to like Cap and Pisces, Cancer and Gemini, things like that. So if you want me to look at something, please let me know. Okay, Angelic Anjali, it looks like Joan the Leo may have left the room. Angelic and Jolly, let's do your yes or no where we're waiting on Starseed's question. Are you aligned with your future spouse? Angelic and Jolly. What star sign are you, Angelic? Because you might have to look at all of the matchups to see which one's best. Is Angelic and Jolly, is Anjali aligned with the future spouse? There he is, and there's you. Okay, there's a lot of hostility in that, but you've got the family underneath here. This is the person that's thinking about you, thinking about making this happen. This is you. You're holding all the cards here. You're the one that's going to say when, where, whatever. So that's a good alignment there. That's a yes and a yes. Bottom of the deck is the happy families. The extra card I've pulled is hostilities. So you could be met with hostile kind of forces, meaning once you find this person, you're aligned with this person, there might be other people that feel like they missed out, or they're like, oh, what do you like him for, or what are you going there for? So there could be some sort of little bit of hostility there. It could be a very passionate, sparky relationship as well, and maybe that's why the hostility cards come out, like it's really, really over the top passion. Anyway, that's what we have there. Aditi, the list is currently full. Starseed is off the list, so we do have a spot, and I promised it to somebody else that came in that was waiting. Candy, I believe it was, so I'm going to shove Candy in that spot. Candy. Joan the Leo is not answering. If she doesn't answer soon, we will put somebody else in her spot as well. Here we go, Starseed. Why does C want to start the real estate business with you? You both decided to just be friends. He is persistent to stay close friends and start this business together. Okay, so you want to see what's these intentions behind him. Okay, so let me have a look at this for you. Yeah, because the relationship being together thing's just not working, is it? Okay. So this is Maisha now. Maisha, let me tick these off as I go, so I know that I've done the reading. Maisha. What's going on with... Can I say his name? I know what his name is. C. What's going down? What's the intentions behind this? Why does he want to say so close and do this business together? They're just friends now. So, but why is he so persistent about this business get together? I'm going to put your name and his name. He's wanting a third-party connection. That's what he's wanting. You have good intentions here. He knows that you're admired by lots of different males. You have lots of people in business that would take you along for the journey, and he knows this. You could be extremely successful, whether it's him, this one, that one. You will be wanted, admired, and he knows that if he doesn't take this on with you, he's going to lose you to other people that are probably better suited to you, better to you, good to you. And he also knows that you could end up teaming up with somebody and end up marrying someone and being involved with someone other than him. Down here, this is somebody that they get in their head. And this is somebody that can have anxiety, mental disorder, like bipolar disorder, depression, anxiety, whatever. This is usually somebody that one day they're like, no, I'm done with this. I'm not even participating. The next day they're talking all about all the money that you could make and what you could do. He also doesn't want to miss out on the money. He can see that it will be very beneficial, that the two of you could work side by side really well. I feel like you would run the business. You would run the business, you would keep it running, you would run the financial situation, you would get the deals, and I feel like he wants to be along for the ride. So part of it is to still have you in there, like some sort of breath of fresh air, third party kind of thing. Meanwhile, while he's doing whatever he's doing, he knows that he can just sort of turn around and do flirty behavior or crap like that, not just friendship. I don't feel like you're buying into that though. You would be putting your hand up like, no, we're not going there. We're just friends now. I also feel like he wants to be part of it. He feels like it's average kind of money, but he worries that what if it's big millions of dollar kind of deals that it leads into. He doesn't want to miss out on it. So that's what the intention is. He's not wanting you to be with other men, but he's also not wanting you to stream along with this and him miss out on the journey. Be very, very careful with him. Be very, very careful with him, Maisha, because I don't like the 2 4s like this. This is where you're telling the truth and you're learning and you're getting things structured. This is where somebody's being deceitful, and it's deceitful about what their part in something is. I'm not seeing anything to do with sexual or even any kind of loving cards, but I think he wants to not miss out. But he also could have a bit of jealousy when you're around other men. And it's like keeping tabs on you, watching what you're doing. We've always talked about these business, but when decided friendship, I'm surprised he still wanted to even do the business. You know when somebody says, hey, we're just friends, and then they have their other thing going on with somebody else, but then they don't want you to have somebody else? They want to be more than just friends, but they don't. That's what I'm getting here. Because if I just looked at you, you'll be successful with this. It's going to go from him to these 2 over here, and they're talking terms about you joining teams with them. He doesn't want to miss out on this ride here. So he's down here and he's up and down as well. Like he's black, red. He's all for it, and then he thinks, no, I'm not going to do this. Then he's all for it, and no, I'm not going to do this. Very mixed up energy I'm getting off him. What star sign is he, Maisha? What star sign is he? I'm assuming you're Virgo, aren't you? We clarified that the other day with Rhonda being Virgo and you being Virgo. Whoa. This is somebody being betrayal, deceitful, stealing, lying, gaslighting. And then this is where you're just getting out of your mind with stuff because you're trying to reach this journey. You're trying to go away from this, and this is going to be something that floats your boat, like something that's going to be really good. But with him in the picture, I don't know. What's his deal? It'll start off with where he's very helpful. He wants to make these plans. Oh yeah, we're friends, and he's all chitty chatty. Sorry. Here it's going to be his way or the highway. There's going to be some sort of conflict here with this business. It's going to be where you see the business going, and you might want to join forces with this other business. You're the Scorpio, and he is a Pisces. So, yeah, he wants to be in for the ride because he doesn't want to miss out on something, but I do feel he's going to cause you grief here with these coming out for you. Now, this could be reversed. It could be that he's feeling like that you're moving on, you've got other people, and he just feels like some sort of deception there. It does start off with it's a good thing. It could work, but this is sitting in the past. So in the past, there's been deception and crap. Now it's like you stressing about why is he around, why does he hang around and everything, and him saying, I'm doing it because I can and I will. This is a stubborn kind of feeling. And then your dreams and aspirations, he's trying to get you to look at it in a different way. He wants things to go his way, not your way. So that's what it looks like to me. It's up and down. All right, so let's get some more information here. More information. What else does she need to know about this business plan? Is it going to be successful? Because this is showing me it's successful. Whether he's along for the ride or not, you're going to be successful doing this. Oh, so he feels like you're being deception. You're the one being deceptive. You've got things going down behind his back. Okay. What will happen between this connection and this business? It'll be successful in the end, and it'll be old school connection. It starts off with this guilt, remorse, sadness, sort of emotional kind of time. There's going to be times where you just want to escape, or you want him to leave, or you're thinking, oh, we shouldn't have done this business together. But it does have a good outcome. 10s are property, and you're talking about real estate. So don't worry about that showing the two people getting married and in love. This is where something will work out. So the business, regardless of whether you do it with him or you don't, it will be successful. And the old school thing, doing things the traditional way. So yeah, that's what we're getting there. Now let's just do the yes, no, and thanks you so much for your donation. Up next we have Breezy with her 2 questions. Breezy, can you please put your questions ready so I can move straight along? We're going to do yes and no here, but first we'll do it here. This is just messages for you. So Astrolove, think about 2 questions you have in your mind. Sorry, 1 question for you. Just think about 1 question you have. 1 question for Maisha. 1 question, yes or no. If yes or no doesn't come out of here, I'm going to read these regardless, okay? If it does, if it doesn't, I'm still reading these. Okay, Maisha, you need to know travel is showing up, and the answer is a yes. It looks like a yes, so we'll get you 1 more card. The wishes will finally happen. Wishes being fulfilled. Beautiful. So we've got a yes and no. Let's just get messages to see. What other messages does Maisha need to know about this real estate adventure with C? Wow. Be patient. You've got the sun, so everything will grow and blossom and be exactly how you wanted. And you're finally down the temple path. The temple path is where you relax at the end of the journey, or it's where you go and meditate and contemplate, and just being on the right track with spirit is guiding you down this track at the moment. And that's what we have for you. What have we got there? He is stubborn. She doesn't need to know. I begged him to tell her, but he refuses to. He is with someone that doesn't know we are what? He is with someone. Ha! So he's got a girlfriend or fiance or whatever she is, and you and him have had something, and he hasn't decided to tell her that he's going into business with you. You know why he doesn't tell her? Because he knows she's not going to approve of it, and she's not going to want her person with somebody that he's attracted to or had something going. She's not going to want her man around some woman that could, I mean, she doesn't know what you could do or what you're going to do. She doesn't know if you love him, you want him, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not a nice situation to be in when someone you love or someone you respect or you're in a relationship with, and then there's someone in the background that you're like, ugh, I wish that person wasn't there. Rhonda is here. Hey, Rhonda. I was telling everybody that you were out gallivanting about on your Sunday. Is that true? Is that where you were? Did you have a good time? All right. What do we got now? Thank you, Jeanette. I agree. Jeanette's saying to Maisha that he sounds shady AF. I know what that stands for. I agree. Do it on your own, girl. I'll come and work with you. There you go. You've got a helping hand there with doing your real estate business. I reckon that you're going to have people coming out the woodwork that want to join forces with you. Forget about this C person. Start the journey if you need to, but the fact that he's not telling his current partner that he's going into business with you, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Can you imagine it? he goes off to work. You have to work back late or something, and next thing you know, you're getting a phone call, and she's like, "Who the hell is this? What are you doing there?" You know, yeah, and he's telling people, he reckons that everybody's going to assume that you two are romantic with each other. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds really, really sordid to me about this guy. What do we got? He came over. Good for you, Rhonda. Hope you had a lovely Sunday. I knew you must have been busy because I was noticing that the messages weren't even getting looked at and everything. And I thought, she must be having a good Sunday. Well, anyone that had an okay Sunday had a better Saturday, Sunday than I did. It was okay, but it could have been better. I don't know. Wasn't what I expected for my weekend, but oh well. It's gone now. So I did have a little barbecue by the beach yesterday, so that was all right. It was okay. It was nothing fancy, but then it was back home. Yeah. Ended up doing a bit of work. All right, so what are we up to? We are up to Breezy with her 2 questions. Have we got the 2 questions on the screen yet? I'm just going to go run to the bathroom, guys. I'm just going to turn the sound off. I'm just going to go because the bathroom's very close. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I am back. The toilet thing just would not stop running. It was just running. And I was out there getting a hot drink and realised that I had the hot water sitting there ready. So that's good. All right, so have we got Breezy's questions or no? Where's Breezy? Yeah, donations are open, Jasas. The donations are open. Have we got Breezy's questions or not? Because I've got, the list is Breezy with 2 minis, Rhonda, and then we've got Jeanette with a full, what did she decide? She decided on a full reading, yeah. And then James has made what was the donation for James this time? James has made for 2 minis again. So we got James again with 2 minis. In between Jeanette and James, we have Jeeta with a super chat reading. So we might just stop the donations at the moment until I catch up. So I'm just waiting on Breezy. Jeanette, I might move on to Jeanette and we'll come back to Breezy. She's not answering, so we'll wait and see if she comes back. Can Rhonda or somebody, can you scroll back and see if you can see her questions somewhere? Because she may have posted the questions. And did she put them on PayPal? That's a good question. It just says 2 mini readings for Breezy, please. Doesn't have the questions there. So I'll go on to Jeanette and then we'll move on to Jeeta. Can Jeeta get ready? But if Breezy comes back, we'll have to get onto hers next. All right, let me just... I've got lemon in this one. Yes, I have. I just want to put the lemon out of there, into there. And put that there. Okay. This is chamomile, fresh lemon, and manuka honey. Okay, so we're going to move on to Jeanette. Okay, will there be, or what will be, the tower moment between Mo, Kay, and I? I'm thinking to travel to see him next week. Want to know if this will help the relationship have a new beginning and balance it out. So you want to look at me looking, Jeanette, at the connection between you and Mo. Is that his name? Like, is that his full name, or is that a shortened name or something? Mo. Is that a nickname? Like, is that short for Morris or something like that? Or is the name Mo like Joe, Mo? Is that the same thing? Let me just scroll back and see if I can see anything from Breezy. There's Jeeta. Let me go right back. There's Candy. I said I'd put Candy in. There's Breezy. Okay, Breezy donated back there. Let me look for her little symbol. She just said she donated ages ago and then she hasn't said anything. No, she hasn't said anything. I'm looking all the way down. Nothing there. Okay, his name is Mohammed. Okay. We are both Capricorn sun signs. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at Capricorn with Capricorn. He goes by Mo. Okay. All right, so let's do this full detailed reading. So you want to see the energies between you and him. You're going to visit him. I'm assuming there's been some sort of breakup or some sort of problem in the relationship, and you want to see if you going to see him is going to pull this thing back together somehow. Okay, let's have a look. And think about a yes or no question in your mind when we get towards the end of the reading, Jeanette. So you must be a different Jeanette. I've had another Jeanette come in and she used to pay quite frequently, but I don't think she had J and she didn't have that picture on there. So you must be a different one. Okay, so Jeanette and Mohammed. Show me, will visiting Mohammed, what will come of that? What will be going on? Hey there, Mama B. Just seen you pop in. Seen your name come up on the screen. How you going? I've seen you before. You were in here before because I said I'd put you on that free list at the end there because there was just sort of you at the time. All right, here we go. And that's still a promise, Mama B. It's still a promise that you can be on that list when I get there. Mohammed and Jeanette. Mohammed and Jeanette. Mohammed and Jeanette. I was actually talking to you, Mama B, about this star sign thing that I'm doing. Astro Love's put it there if you want to take part in that. Mohammed and Jeanette. What's going to happen when she visits him? JEANETTEMOHAMMED. That's why I wanted his name, to put the letters out, Jeanette. All right. Not all doom and gloom. Not all doom and gloom. I do see a very big problem here at the beginning. This is a major imbalance. It's where too many people, I feel, too many people got involved in a situation here. Too many people had too much to say. You've recently started talking, but surface level communication only. Don't think he wants to commitment. Wondering if you should just move on, but believe he's the twin soul, twin flame after a separation. Okay, now, what I'm seeing here is where this is where you're making your move. Okay, so I'm seeing a story laying out in front of me here. And then I'm seeing a different story laying out in front of him. So here, this is where the family broke down. This is you and him breaking down. Didn't work. Too many people having too much to say. Too many people telling tales, telling stories. She did this, she said that, he did this. Too many people involved. And it caused tension and it caused this separation. You have been thinking long and hard about what you want. Do you want love? Can you see this thing working? Do you see that this can mend? And you've even looked at, I love him a lot. I feel happy when we used to be together and solid, because this is two people in a good relationship, but there was something missing to start with. There's something missing in that relationship. We're missing the 6, the number 6. It's down here, so it is there, but we're missing all the hearts. We needed 2, 4, 6 of hearts for something that's extremely balanced. I do feel there is a connection here with this big 10 here and the 2 and the 4, and then he's got the 6. You're missing the 6, he's got the 6. He's got the 4 and the 6, you got the 2 and the 4. I'm looking for 2, 4, 6 for two people coming together that works. This is where a relationship that it's done. So if we look at this as past, present, future, this is where you decide that the commitment's just not there. You're not willing to commit anymore. You're not willing to open up your heart anymore. But you do know that there is somebody out there that will give you that. That's like 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Family, unity, in that same sort of feeling with each other. I do feel a load of passion coming from you towards him. Down here with him, he feels like it's been over. It's done. Upside down ace. See, you've got the upright ace. You're willing to try and do something about it. This is where their mind's made up. They're like, something was done, doesn't matter. And it's even like that kind of carefree, doesn't matter, it's done, you know. I'm seeing him with other men, talking about things, talking about work, talking about his journey, his path. Not too interested in pursuing love, romance, and all of that stuff. For him, he's just sort of like, right, this is done. So now I'm going to go to work and I'm going to make some money and I'm going to hang out with the guys. And yeah, over here, this is where somebody cuts somebody out. It can be a third party. It can be that you're too close with somebody or he's too close with somebody. It can be somebody from the past. But there is something to do with a third party interference that he feels. And that's usually where somebody cuts somebody out and they mentally cut themselves out, or they physically, or both. So yeah, I just see him on this working journey and he's turning his back on any kind of pain or hurt or anything that he may have done. He's just sort of turning his back on it. It could be nice for a little bit, the two of you. This could be telling the truth, telling each other how things are. This could be some of the wishes coming true. It could be nice. I don't know if you're planning on doing this in September, but I'm seeing that October would be more beneficial, to wait till October. He ghosted you and went to someone else. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing that someone else. So maybe that someone else is just to put you off, maybe, to make you think that he's moved on and he's with someone else. I just see him with men and working and just not giving two shits really about whether this would work or not. You asked, should you just move on? I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking you should go and have a talk with him. I don't feel you can have a friendship with him. I think there's too much between you and too much passion coming from your side of it. He's got a hidden passion where he won't reveal that. He'll make everything very square, very businesslike, very, oh, how have you been? I also feel a blame going backwards towards you for some reason as well, because this can be someone that feels that you lied or you feel that he lied as well. So that's what we're getting there. The buzzer's going. As I said, I set that buzzer so that I move along if I'm not moving forward. So we'll just set it for the other three to finish this off. Okay, so think about that yes or no when we get there, Jeanette. This is just for you and Mohammed again. What should Jeanette do? Just advice about Jeanette moving forward. Stay or go with Mohammed. That's what I'm going to do. Try and fix this or move forward. Should Jeanette try and fix this with Mohammed on the left, or should she just move forward on the right? And if she does move forward, what's coming? That would be telling you it's time to make a decision and move forward. Try and fix it. You could be victorious in fixing something, but you're going to be met with a stubborn kind of, this is how it's got to be, and your wishes are stuck in the middle of it. If you move forward, you would have happiness in that eventually. This is where you're going to be presented with new people, new adventures. You're going to find another soulmate person, somebody that's going to make you very balanced and happy. I said to you before, you were missing the hearts, the cups. Here they are. You're going to balance the situation. You're going to find something beautiful, but it's going to take time. So if you move on, you will find happiness, love, and balance eventually. It's just going to take time. If you try and hang around and wait for this, there'll be some victory moments. It could be telling me that in the past it was victorious and successful, and some of your wishes happened. Some of them just were unobtainable, and now it's become like this defense mode. Someone putting a wall up, being defensive. Bottom of the deck with messages of what you should do. Learn from the past and move forward. There is some balance coming to you, and don't be impulsive though. Don't be impulsive or say something and then regret it later. Think on your feet and ground yourself. And now I did say to do a yes or no in your mind. I forgot to give you Lenormand's, bit of Lenormand for Jeanette's reading. And thank you, Jeanette. Has Breezy turned up with her questions or not yet? If Breezy hasn't turned up, we've got Jeeta and then we've got James. Yeah. Thank you, Candy. I had them done on Friday. I was turning the light on before. They are chameleon. Jeanette. Messages for you, Jeanette. If you try and wait and persist, this is the player card down here. This is somebody working hard at work, but they're also a bit of a free spirit player energy. I feel that's him. It's too much work. Get back to what it is that makes you happy. This is like innocence and everything. It's also like games you used to play as a child or things you used to believe in. It can be don't believe in fairy tales though. Don't believe in whatever. You've got mountains ahead here if you pursue this thing with Mohammed. All right, so let's do your yes and no. I've got another donation that's come in there. It's on my phone, on my watch this time. Yes and no for Jeanette's question she has in her mind. So Jeanette, just think about something you want to know a yes or no answer to, and I'll do my best to give you an answer here. So your messages are, the broken heart's upside down. That's like the Three of Swords upside down. You need to mend from what's happened, because to let the door to romance open, you've got to first do this. That's no, that's yes. Anxiety upside down. The anxiety is your own creation. You can sort that out. Bottom of the deck, hostility. I feel like you're in for a tough road at the moment. It's more of a no at this time. So if your question in your mind was, should I just go to Muhammad and see what happens? You asked about a tower moment. It's like you're expecting it. You're expecting anxiety, broken heart, and hostility. 3 negative cards have come out with whatever that question was. If you were asking, should I move on? I feel like this is telling me you're not ready, because this is what you're wanting, but you're not ready to have the door to romance while you're still with this thing going on in your head. And your last messages here, yes or no might come out of here, Jeanette. So if you've got another question, just think about it in case it comes out. This is just a finish for Jeanette. And then we're coming back to Breezy. I need Breezy's first and second question. Just your first question, please. Okay, so feeling a little bit off balance at the moment. You can do this. So you can do whatever you set your mind to, Jeanette. And love is in focus. So love will come. All right, Jeanette, hopefully that helped you. Thank you for the donation. I need to keep moving. All right, what have we got? We got Jeanette done. Breezy, Breezy. And I've got your real name written down here, but I won't say it. I've just got to check PayPal, because I believe somebody else has paid again. Okay, what have we got? After Breezy, we've got James. Oh, no, after Breezy, we've got Jeeta. So, Jeeta, please get ready with your mini reading. I'm doing 2 minis for Breezy. Then I've got Jeeta. Then I've got James with 2 more minis. Then I've got Jassas. Jassas, what did Jassas pay? Oh, no, that's US dollars. That's fine. Jassas's question is on here. And then I have Maisha with another donation. Thank you, Maisha. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's the order that we're going through. So we've got Breezy, Jeeta, James, Jassas, Maisha. So please be patient. Breezy is 2 readings, so that's about 10 to 15 minutes there. Then Jeeta was a mini reading, that's another 5 minutes there. Then James is 2 readings, so that's another 10 minutes there before I get to Jassas. So I'm going to be about half an hour at the moment, 20 minutes to half an hour. Don't run away, because when I get to you, I need your question. If you want to leave your question there, Rhonda is here. And who's helping Rhonda? Astro Love. So if you want to post your question, guys, the people that have paid, just say I paid and I'm after whatever. And here's my question. I've got to step away from here. And I can do your reading with your question, and then we'll give you a timestamp, okay? If you want to step away and come back. So, all right, what do we got now? I'm just drinking my tea while I'm reading your question, Breezy. Will Marcy Okay, so this Marcy person owes you money. Breezy, can I have your first name or your... actually, I think your name's on here, isn't it? Yeah, let me just have a look at your name and I'll use that in the reading. Let me have a look. Where are you? Okay, I can see it there. All right, you don't need to do anything about it. So this was a full detailed reading for Breezy. Oh, no, it's 2 minis. Okay, so 2 minis. All right, here we go. Okay, show me. Will it be confrontational between... I'm not going to say your name online, and Marcy. What's going to happen? Will she give her the money? Will she give her the money? What's going to happen? It might actually happen. The wish is coming true card just spat out on the floor. Hopefully that's a message to me. My wishes are going to come true. Got something to do with female there. You might be getting news about somebody pregnant and a baby girl. I know that's not what you're asking about, but that can mean that. Will Marcy what's going to happen about this money? Okay, so we're just going to put 5 cards for each of you. This is you, Breezy. Oh, jeez. Ouch. Marcy. Okay. So when I look at you, this is you stressing out, angry. It is going to be confrontational. Somebody else is involved. So I don't know if somebody's on her side or your side, but somebody else has stepped into this picture. You may actually have to turn this into a legal thing because this can be courtroom or whatever. This also can be where you, let's say she gives you the money. This could be her borrowing the money from somewhere to give it to you. She's very... This is usually very anger, pissed off kind of energy I'm seeing around you. This is more low key, but she has somebody supporting her here and she's putting on the poor me kind of feeling. This is somebody being very emotional and, oh, this is causing me illness because you're putting stress on me. It's like where you're coming off as a bull at a gate and attacking, and she's coming off as, see how she talks to me, see what she's doing. If she did pay you the money, this 10 could represent that you're done with her once you get this money, that you're never talking to her again, you're completely done. I feel once this matter's done, you're done. You don't want nothing to do with this person anymore. I do feel that she's got people listening to her and she's playing a victim here. This person wants to support her. She may have gone somewhere to get this money to give it back to you. What's going to happen here? Yeah, she has a baby girl and you predicted that in a private reading a year ago. Wow. Okay. And that's what dropped out there. All right. Oh, wow, the buzz is going already because this is a mini read. I forgot this is a mini read and you've got a second question. You're going to be done with this. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be the devil. Toxic. My God, you need support on your side. That's all I can say here. This is where I feel that Marcy's feeling you're defeating her, but she's also getting somebody on her side to stand by her and say, poor her, and that you're being like this to her. So be very careful of what you say. Just talk what needs to be said. I'm here. Keep it short and sweet. That's my advice. Keep it short and sweet. Marcy, have you got the money? Let her say whatever she's going to say. Try not show emotions. Imagine that you're there to collect money for somebody else, and then you've got to relay that information to that somebody else. Try remove your emotional feeling you have about this person. I feel hatred, deceit, anger. This can be deception, lies, stealing, and from what I've understood, she has stolen from you. She took something, it wasn't hers. Will you be getting it back? I'd say with this energy, that means no. This will be a story of, I've gone to the bank, this person's going to loan me the money, I just need some time, I'm pregnant again, or the baby, blah, blah, blah. She's going to pull something about the baby. So I feel like it's going to be pretty damn tough, and it does look like legal may have to be involved. I thought you actually did get legal last time we looked at that. So let's just do a yes and no here. 1, 2, 3. Yes or no? Hey there, Lord Webb. You've got a different name today. Mercy Welbeck. All the free reading spots have been full an hour and a half ago. I haven't even got to any of the free readings. I think I've done one. I did Angelic and Jali. I'm currently working through a few more paid readings. This is the ending of this first part for Breezy. So just think of yes and no. Let's see what we get. This is a yes. So hopefully you wanted a yes here, Breezy. We've got community and support together. We got somebody by your side, a caring connection here. You will be presented with a choice coming up. She may offer you some sort of payment terms. Let's say she owes you 10 grand and she's only got 2,000. She may offer you that every month she's going to give you X amount of dollars. If she does any kind of plan like that, make sure you get it in writing and signature and take a photograph of it and somebody else has it so that everybody knows that that was the thing. I would be recording the conversation as well. I would be putting my phone in my pocket, having it on record, and so that you have a recording of what goes down with this talk. All right, so that is your first reading for your mini reading. Your second question is, what are Jackie's intentions towards me in the relationship? Is he using you or cares for you? Okay, so Jackie is a male. Okay. I know a lot of Jacks and Jacksons and things like that. I don't think I've ever known a male called Jackie, but you learn something new every day on here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully this is something nice here. What is Jackie's intentions in the relationship with... I'm not going to say your name again. I'll just say it in my mind. I think it's similar to Maisha. I think it's a similar way of saying your name. Let me just have a look at it again. No, it looks a little bit different. No, yours is actually similar to my daughter's, the way I pronounce my daughter's name, but totally different. But anyway, intentions from Jackie for... This is good. This is good intentions. No, he's not using you. You're like family to him. See how we got the king, the queen, and the jack all of the same suit? This is like mother, brother, father, sister. So you're like family to him. This is where he holds you high with that you take on responsibility and you make sure you follow through with things. This is somebody that admires you, is watching you from a distance. He does know that other people are interested in you, other males. He sometimes might act like a little boy, but other times he's very strong and direct. He wants to go on some sort of journey with you. Now, I'm not seeing someone that is just in a relationship only with you. I'm not seeing the two people together forever kind of cards, but I am seeing something that looks very nice. Looks very nice. And this is actually a truth card. You said, is he using you? Does he really care for you? It does look like it. It does look like he's got your back as well, like he would support you if something went wrong. There's some sort of nighttime activity he enjoys with you. This can be sexual and fun, eating food and talking and laughing. But it's nice. There's nothing negative I'm seeing here about this guy, thank God, with the other crap that you got going on in your life with this Marcy character. Show me more information for and Jackie. I'm going to turn them upright. There are some stepping stones, some ups and some downs. It could be your dream come true down the track. There's some things that will work, some things that won't work. He does feel at times because of other matters going on, you can be a little bit cold at times, but he also feels like you're on target with your job, your career, and what you're doing, and money matters and stuff like that. He feels like you're a really responsible kind of person, and he knows that you're looking towards him for a long-term commitment, and if you don't get it, that you're going to go on a new journey eventually, and he knows it won't be hard for you to find somebody else if you want that. I'm not feeling anything negative about this connection at all. I'm just seeing it as something that looks like a marriage. It looks to me like a marriage, but then it looks like something that's a lot of fun at the same time. Enjoy it. Enjoy the good bits, you know. Life's too short to, you know, not enjoy something if it's right there at your feet. So let's do a yes and no to finish this off. Thank you, Breezy Breezy. Okay, Breezy. Jeeta, her question. You can't see the super chat. Let me go back and see if it's still there. Is Jeeta here? There it is. Where's the future headed between her and Utsav? Okay, so Breezy is done. Let me tick this off. James, you still awake? Rhonda, still awake? I'm going to keep going. I'm trying to reach a target with my PayPal and Super Chats today, mostly with PayPal, being that I'm not going to be online all week. I know I'm not going to get my target for the week, but I'm hoping to get a 2-day target. I'll tell you in a minute how far along I am. Let me see with the PayPal, the Super Chat. With the Super Chat, I need about 5 more, or 4 more detailed, or 6 more minis, and I've hit my target for what I wanted for today. And I've been online for 1 hour and 40 minutes, so I'm doing bloody good. I'm doing bloody good. I'm doing a lot better than what I've done before. And Rhonda, I did that thing that you said, you know, about the benevolent outcome thing. Anyway, let's just finish this off for Breezy. Breezy's yes or no question. Breezy plus messages, what she need to hear. Breezy's yes or no question and what she need to hear. What do we got? We got yes. We got yes. We got yes. And we got yes. Okay, so you're being told to be patient with somebody or something. Don't react and jump and carry on. We're also got appreciation here. Appreciate what you have, not what you can't have or what you've lost or whatever. Appreciate everything that you've got in life. And also somebody might be showing you appreciation. We got some sort of community gathering, getting together, feeling happy and balanced here. And we've also got the supporting, caring energy coming out for you. So thank you so much, Breezy, for your double donation today. And I will be back next week, okay? So everybody that's online today, if you want a reading and you want a paid reading, you need to do it now because I will not be here until Monday next week. I was going to try and get online tomorrow briefly, but I haven't even sorted out the stuff for where I'm going or nothing yet. So I'm assuming that tonight and tomorrow morning I'll be sorting that out. Plus I have to do a load of recording for my channel and get that all ready to go online. Yeah. All right. Next we have Jeeta with the super chat question. And this is a mini reading. So Jeeta said something about Utsav. What did she ask me? Where's the future? Oh, this is a mini reading, Jeeta, so I'm not going to get too much, but we can have a look. 1, 2, 3. James, get ready. You're up next with your 2 minis again, or a detailed reading, whichever way you want to take it. What is the future for Jeeta and Utsav? What is the future between Jeeta and Utsav? Is it Utsav or Utsav? Anyway, Jeeta with Utsav. Oh, this is pretty good. Jita. Okay, so at the moment, this is working together, talking about plans, learning things, learning about each other. There is some official kind of thing here. There is something that's over though. There's something that's changed the dynamics. It could be that you or him lost the job or went to a new school or a new job or a new place. I just feel like there's been some sort of ending that happened that needed to happen, but it's an official kind of ending, not a love kind of thing. It's more of a money thing or something that's happened here. Then down here, there's this journey and invitations. The reason I said this is looking pretty good is because you've got triple ace. Triple ace, when we're asking about a relationship, means everything you're hoping for, everything you're wanting, it will eventually happen. But when I see three aces, it's telling me that it's about a year from now that things will start to show the way you thought they would be. I do see at times Utsav might be a little bit harsh or irresponsible with things. He might have promised you something and then it doesn't happen. Or you might supposedly be going somewhere and then he doesn't turn up. So I do feel a bit of disappointment here and there with him. I do feel that you sometimes question whether he loves you or not, but then I see the big love card sitting down with Utsav. So I wouldn't be questioning it too much. He does have some heavy responsibilities on his head. I don't know if he's, like he's lost his father or something, and so he's trying to run that family and work and look after things, or he's in control of something and sometimes he has enough of that, where it gets a bit too much. We've got the loving man, we got the making the decisions together. We do have the sneaky sort of unknown kind of stuff here. This could just be sneaky behavior sometimes, either from your part or his. It could also be things from the past returning that you don't like very much. Sometimes you're thrown into a weird decision with him. You say that you're going to walk away or whatever, but you don't at times. So it's very up and down. And then we have the togetherness. This is sexual, fertility. It is showing me more of a friendship and a working partnership than an actual loving connection. He does have the love card coming out, that he has desire and love for you. He also has the love heart for you. He has the truth teller, but also something that doesn't work anymore. Maybe in the past there was bad blood, or maybe there was lies or something in the past, but that's coming to an end. That would be a good thing, coming to an end. So what's the future hold? Some ups and some downs, basically. It's not going to be smooth sailing, but it's not going to be all bad, and it's not going to be all great. I do feel you're going to have to wait a year to see the outcomes of what it is you're trying to manifest, trying to make happen. So that's a good thing. That means you'll still be around each other in a year's time. All right, so let's just do a yes and no for Jita. Okay. Yes or no for Jita. So Astro Love, I hope that you're writing down all of these things. I can see Sagittarius, Cancer, I've got that written down. Capricorn, I've got that written down. Now, if you have just joined us and you would like me to look at your star sign with another star sign, I'm going to be doing connections between certain star signs, but I'm going to do all of them. Okay, so, but if you want me to look at yours before I move on to ones that you're not interested in, please let me know. At the moment, I've got 5 requested videos to do. I've already done Pisces and Pisces, Pisces and Cancer, and Pisces and Scorpio. So if you're going to ask any of those ones, they're already done, and I've got to edit them and upload them. So they'll be on my channel soon. You don't have time to be waiting around for 1 year. The 1 year means that it's going to take 1 year for things that you've been wanting to start to show. So next month something might happen, the next month something might happen. Then in a year's time you'll look back on it and go, finally it's happening. Finally it's all the way I thought it was going to be. But you do have some tough times ahead. So let's just see, yes or no. Virgo and Virgo for you, Rhonda. Okay. Is your new friend Virgo? Are you dealing with another Virgo? Guys, if you haven't already, go online and look up your astrology chart. And if you know your birthday, where you were born, what time you were born, and your person as well, have a look at where Venus is sitting. See where you are in Venus, and that is your love. So see where you are there, if you can. Oh, so you're both Virgo. Ow! Oh my gosh. So you're going to be with a Virgo male. Ooh, that could be fiery. Okay, so yes and no for Breezy. Sorry, not Breezy. Yeah, Breezy. I've got it in order there. I'm thinking, hang on a sec, Jeanette. I finished Jeanette. That's right. We had to come back to you, didn't we, Breezy? Okay, yes or no for Breezy's question in her mind. I'm sorry, Jita. Was it Jita? I'm getting very confused here. Hang on, let me have a look. Jita. Sorry, Jita. Let me reshuffle here. Jita. Yes or no question and messages to finish this reading for Jita. Yes or no and questions. A question for Jita, but as well as messages. We've got yes and no. Okay, so your messages are something to do with financial constraints. So your question may have had something that somehow falls into the category of, have you got enough money to do this? Can you do this? You might have said, will I move to blah, blah, blah. Once you have enough money, yes, you will. Okay, we've got the happy families. This is all about balance and love and trust. And then we've got the sixth chakra, which means that this is your third eye. Trust in your intuition about what it is you want and go for it. But that is a yes. That is a yes. Bottom of the deck here, you may be too attached to a certain person or a situation, Jita. You might need to remove yourself from it and look at it from an outside view and go, is this good? If my friend told me all about this relationship, would I tell her to stay in it or leave? You know, like where would you, if you looked at this from a different set of eyes? That's what the attachment, I feel, is coming through here, where you're attached to a journey and a dream, and some of it might work and some of it might not. Anyway, that's what I was getting today for you today, Jita, about you and Udsav. Hopefully that's helped. All right, what do we got? We got James next with what's going on with your brother Kevin the Taurus. We'll look at that first, and then we got, should I reach out to Carlin B? We haven't spoken in months, and she's moving at the end of the month. Oh, I've never heard of this one before. Is that Carolyn? Or is it pronounced Carlin? Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll do about your brother first. How do we pronounce that name, that girl's name? Carolyn or Carlin? Like, is it like Caroline, Caroline, or Carlin? It looks like Carlin to me. All right, let me have a look. So that was Gina. Did I have another one come in after James? Or am I on the free list? I think we had another one. Let me just go and check. Oh, we had two more, didn't we? Oh my gosh. We have... I haven't wrote these people down. Okay, we've got Jasas with a mini. And then we have Maisha. Oh my gosh, girl. You're getting all your readings in before I go away. I'll be back next week. Maisha, you've paid for two detailed. Wow. Okay, I don't know when I'm going to get to that free list, guys, but I've got, with James, I've got 15, 25, 35. I've got about 40 minutes of readings here, guys. So, Rhonda, I understand if you're going to go off to bed soon because it is getting late for you and I'm sure you've had a big weekend. So let me know if you're getting going. Gypsy, I don't know if you're going to be hanging around. Yeah, so Gypsy, if you're hanging around helping, and Astro Love, if you're going to be hanging around as well. Yeah, So hang on, Astro Love is Anadilia and Maisha is Starseed. I always get that one mixed up. Starseed. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on to James's 2 questions. And then we have Jasas, Maisha. Starseed Glow is coming back soon. All right. It's too bad I haven't done private readings for her and have her on WhatsApp, because I could do those 2 readings and get some other stuff done. But that's okay. That's okay. Might have to look into that next time. I haven't seen this kind of attention for a while from so many people. But yeah, I'm nearly at my target, guys. I just need a couple more Mini would be great, through PayPal, hopefully. But we'll see who comes online as the time goes through. You're getting ready to go to bed. I knew that would happen. Mama B was floating in and out of the room, so I know she's around somewhere. So hopefully Mama B, if you're listening, Mama B, we might need your help soon when we get to the free list. I do want to get everybody that's on the free list done today, because like I said, I won't be back until Monday next week. I will try tomorrow morning if I'm up ready and early and ready to go. If I've got some time, I might get online, but I doubt it. All right, James, let's look at question number 1. You want to know, what do I see around your brother Kevin? 1, 2, 3. What's going on with Kevin the Taurus? James's brother, Kevin the Taurus. What is going on around Kevin the Taurus, James's brother? What does James need to know about his brother, Kevin? What's going on? Okay. Good night, Rhonda. Thank you for joining us. Ooh. He's going down a tough road at the moment, James. He's struggling with something that he knows he needs to either stop and walk away from. It looks like somebody that walked away from something before or stopped something. I don't know if he's got any kind of addictions or anything like that, or bad people that he hangs around. This is where somebody, if this was spade, this is where you cut somebody out, you're finished, you're done. When it's a club, it's where you say, no, I don't even talk to her anymore, or I don't talk to him anymore. It can be that he has medical issues, because this can be a doctor. This could be a medical issue around the kidney, pelvic area. So bowel, bladder, intestinal tract, stomach, liver, pancreas, kidneys, as I said, lower back as well, especially with that ace there. I also feel this can be emotional sickness kind of thing here. This is somebody that gets help. This is the doctor looking at the situation. And there is something to do with needing to balance here. I also feel he's got some sort of emotional drama to do with a connection he has with somebody, male or female, doesn't matter. It could be more than one person. And he's trying for this, I'm committed, I want to do this, I'm going to change, I'm going to do this, just listen to me, I'm doing this. This is his past, this is what he's promising, but the king is actually looking that way. They're not looking and saying, yes, this is what I'm doing. They're telling people this is what I'm doing and I'm okay, I'm balanced, everything's going to be good again. But they're actually stuck back here. And as a result, we've got this festering card sitting here. This is where something's building. Something's building. It's going to pop with him. If it's an illness, it can be something that's going to get very big before it gets better. I do feel with the right treatment, the right engagement, this would settle down. Whether it's mental or physical, I do feel that with the right advice, he could fix this. I also see something to do with jealousy. Somebody that's like, oh, this always goes wrong for me. You always get the best stuff. It's like something like that, like a competition kind of thing, I feel. Now, if this is not his energy, James, this is how somebody's treating him. as well, or somebody he's dealing with right now. In regards to work, I'm not seeing any money. I'm seeing work, or lack of work, and that just flung out while I was talking about that. We got red and black free. This can be deception going on. This can be a third party that's involved. Again, in medical terms, this is to do with the kidneys, the bowel, the bladder, even the sexual organs, stuff like that. It can represent fertility and pregnancy. This would be a pregnancy that there's something wrong. This would be a healthy pregnancy. Okay, and then that would represent the hormones and getting a balance happening again. Well, these are good. His tarot are good, but he does have the Ten of Swords upside down. So I feel Ten of Swords is where somebody says, no, this is done. I'm finished with this, not having anything to do with this anymore. But they actually are, because it's in reverse. What's this? You've got to go as well. Good night, Gypsy. Thank you so much for the help. I may have to wrap things up soon. We'll just see who I've got here helping out. I've got my list here. I've got my list of people on the free list. I've got my list of the people that have paid. So everything's okay, running smoothly. Your brother needs to work with you or somebody else and work on a team and stick to it. Stick to the plan. If he does, he will be happy soon, and then finally he'll have some sort of victorious success. If this is a medical issue, a financial issue, a love-related issue, he will have eventual success, but he has to stick to the plan and not slip back into old habits and old ways. It's like somebody going around in a circle, and each time they go back into that circle, they get in worse trouble than they first were in. Okay? So that's what I'm getting there with Kevin. I was thinking, why is this buzzer not going off? It should have gone off by now. So let's do the yes and no, as we always do, James. And we'll just cut for a Lenormand for James's brother, Kevin. Secrets and stubborn. So he's got something secret that he's not telling people. He's trying to keep something hidden. Until he gets down to the bottom of it and decides to say something, it's just this anchor around his leg at the moment holding him back. It can be stubborn behavior, but it also can be somebody's letting something else hold them back from what they really want to do or say. So yes or no for James's question in his mind. And then we need your second question, which was about Carline, was it? Okay. So let's just yes or no for James to finish this part off. I'm actually starting to feel a bit weird and tired, so I might have to go anyway. I wanted to stay on and just get that extra bit of money if I could. The answer is a straight out no here, James. So I don't know what question you were thinking about, but we got the broken heart, the anxiety, and the walking away. This is where something has caused problems in the past, stressing about the past, and then trying to walk away, but the card's imagery is walking back into it again, going around in a circle in a bad way here. The walking away could be walking away from this. The bottom card is having patience as well. So if you're really, really wanting a yes for this question, James, unfortunately I'm getting more of a no at this time. It could turn around if the person, or whatever the question was, if there's some sort of change and they stick to it and they do what they said they're going to do. All right, let's just move them. And let's look at this second question. Carlin. Okay, Carlin. So your question was, should you reach out to Carlin B? Haven't spoken in months and she's going to move away in a month. Up next after this is Jasas. Jasas, thank you for patiently waiting. You are next, so please have your question ready on the chat. Thank you, Jasas. And then after Jasas, we have Maisha twice. And I know, Maisha, you're here, aren't you? Maisha's still here. Okay, so James, you want to know... Oh gosh, I've got to go backwards again and just see what you said. Should you reach out? So should you connect with Carlin B before she moves? Okay. Thank you, James, for helping out with your donations today. 1, 2, 3. Won't be back till next week, so you got your fill today. Yeah, just ask, write your question now. Should James reach out and make a connection with Carlin before she moves away? She's going to be moving away soon. So should James reach out and make a connection with Carlin? If he does, show me what could happen. That's yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Woohoo. No, that's nice, James. I'd be saying I don't need to look at more cards. That's this is like surprise her. It'll be very surprising for her because this is sudden shock. The Nine of Pentacles is like when something happens suddenly. This is also like, oh my God, you're here. And there you are with your red hair. But that's also a soulmate connection. You and her, it will be nice. It's not going to be any big love romantic thing. It'll be nice. And then she goes because she's looking that way. You're looking this way. But this is like, oh, what a lovely surprise. Not like, what are you doing here? So it's a nice surprise. This is possibly you going to her place or her going to your place where you talk about the past, and you might be talking about someone she knows that likes you as well. A little bit strange because I'm thinking you're thinking about an actual connection with her. Show me more. If James connects with Carlin before she leaves, she may actually say, why did you come out the woodwork now? I'm leaving now. I'm moving to blah, blah, blah. You may end up finding out all about where she's moving to, and you end up moving as well. Anyway, what's the energy for James if he makes contact with Carlin? What's the energy for him and Carlin? There she is going away, and the ending, that's dropping out, unfortunately. She's a little bit confused as to why you've come forward now. There is the desire and everything that you've got there, but she's just sort of saying no thank you right now. It's kind of like where I'm getting the energy of it could be good, but I'm leaving. So how's this going to work? So why even start it in the first place? I do feel that either you or her, the forceful energy with the Emperor is sitting there. So it can be, come on, you know, you never know, and you should try. It can cause confusion because this is usually where someone makes a firm decision. No, I'm going. You may confuse her about whether she should leave or not. Whether she should go or not. She's probably thinking, why didn't you come out of the woodwork before? Why didn't you connect with me before now? Why now? So I do feel she's questioning it, but at first it's a lovely surprise. It's a lovely surprise, but she's like, well, you do know I'm leaving, don't you? I'm moving on. I'm moving to a different place. So it's conflicting energies I'm getting there. So let's get a thing on you and Carlin. Carlin and James. Yeah, a bit of a heavy burden. The timing was upside down. Timing is off, James. If I was interested and then you showed up right when I'm moving away, I'd be like, what the hell? Why didn't you tell me before? You know, if she's interested. It looks like she is interested, but she's like, the timing is just all wrong. I didn't see any other man there. So yeah, let's do yes or no. Yes or no. Full reading. Should I come back next Sunday when you're on next? Starseed, what we could do is, did you want to send me an email? And then I can connect and do your readings in private. I have James on there. I think James had a private reading about 3 months after I talked to James on here. And I did a full reading for him. Rhonda, I actually first met Rhonda doing a full hour-long reading for her. That's how I met Rhonda. So I do have a couple of clients. Well, the client list is getting bigger and bigger on my WhatsApp or Zoom or what's the other one? The Facebook Messenger thing. So we can either do it today. I've got time. I haven't got to go anywhere. It's 20 past 1. I can be online for a longer bit of time. I am getting a bit tired, but I'm pretty sure I'll be fine to do the reading. Anyway, let's just get this done for James, this last part for James. Yes or no, James? Now, I want everybody to have a fantastic week ahead. I won't be back until this time next week. So if it's Sunday for you, I'll be back on your Sunday. If it's Monday for you where you are, I'll be back on your Monday. I will try and get online tomorrow, but I doubt it. But Starseed, have a think about it. Would you like to email me and exchange to get onto the WhatsApp for your readings that you've paid for? And what I do there is City Babe has had hour readings, 45-minute readings and 30-minute readings, whatever. A few others have. And what I do is you send me your question in there. I see that you've paid, which I know you've paid. And then basically I hit the record button. I say, right, this is your reading. And I do exactly what I'm doing here. I set the timer and then I do the reading. And then I send it off to you and you've got your reading there in that. So let me know if that's the way you want to do it. But if you want to stay online and we'll get to your readings next because you're up. Jasas is next. So I need Jasas's question. There it is. And then we'll get on to yours after that. And then free list, Gypsy, I think you said you were going, Gypsy, you're tired. So whoever got that can help me with the free list, is Mama B around? Mama B, if you're here, Mama B, can you please confirm who's left here that is on the free list? I've got a list here. Let me just finish this for James. Sorry, James, 1, 2, 3. Yes or no for James's question. Sorry, James, I'm just waffling on like an old bag. James's question, yes or no, what's his answer and what messages does James need? We got no, James, and see how they're upside down as well. We got envy, jealousy, envy. We've got the all tied up, but you're not all tied up or whatever. So this is someone choosing to be all tied up, saying some sort of bogus thing. We got the journey, which is a positive yes card, and we got a strength card at the bottom. So you got yes and no. We need to go for another card. We got more of a no energy than a yes, but I'm going to give you a maybe on whatever the hell you were thinking about just then. This is if you're ready to go on your journey, you do have the strength to do whatever it is you want to do. You may need to walk away from something at the moment. And then this envy card, envy is a wasted emotion. So you may be envious. Somebody may be envious of your journey. The all tied up, as I said, came out upside down. So I feel like someone may tell you, oh, I can't possibly, I'm busy, whatever. They may be telling a little bit of a fib there, James, with that. And it can be you as well. You might be deciding to tell somebody, oh, I'm too busy on that day, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, yes or no for the question. I'm getting more of a maybe, no answer, which means you know the answer, James, when I see that. You already know the answer or you're asking the wrong question. All right. Okay, so we are up to Jasas. I see Jasas posted his question up higher there. You'll stay online because I'm making a few serious changes based on the readings today. Oh, okay. All right, so we'll do it that way. I'll do your readings here for you, Maisha. All right, let me just scroll back. I'm just going to... Have I got anything to eat? I haven't got anything to eat. Jasas. Okay, thank you, Jasas. You are a male, you are Taurus. Yes, I remember that you are a male. I've read for you before, I believe, unless somebody else with the same name. You'd like to know what the female Gemini, Maja. I remember you asked about her. It's the same person. What is she feeling about you? Will there be communication from her? And the yes or no question, you just think about that in your head, but you've put it out there. So should you wait for her, take any action, or move on? So you would ask that in one question, not yes or no. So if James did that just now and said, should I go visit Carlin or should I stay home? Should I forget about it? He's saying yes or no. And that's why I got a yes or no question. That's another reason yes or no will come out. So when you get to the yes or no part, just Sass, I suggest you say, should you wait for her? Should you wait for her? Don't think about moving on. Should I wait for her? And we get yes or no. Or should I move on? And we get a yes or no. Not both, because I can't answer the question. I'll get both. I'll get both answers on the table. Okay, so Jasass, this is a mini reading that you paid for. Here we go. So we're going to use this deck for you. Jasass wants to know, how does Marja, the Gemini, feel about him? How is she feeling about Jasass? Jasass wants to know. She feels structured. She feels feminine energy there. How does Marja feel about Jasass at the moment? Is there going to be communication? There are cards that will represent communication, Jasass, so we're looking for them. Okay, Jasass. J-A-S-S-A-S and M-A-J-A. You know what this looks like, Jasass? It looks like you have a lot of emotion wrapped up in this woman, and you feel like there's no commitment from her side. And is it just a friendship? Has there been some sort of breakup or broken heart in the past? I feel like you worry that you have come across as somebody that's free and easy and you're not really wanting to settle down, but you are. Over here you have a surprise coming your way. You're going to get news about someone having a baby boy. So I don't know if this is in the future and this is her that you're asking about, or your sister or your brother's wife, but that's just thrown in there for good measure. But I do feel that you get very that if somebody doesn't come through the way you want things to be, then you say, that's it, I'm done, I'm moving on. But then you're not. You're very up and down, your energy, Jasass. So you're giving off the love bug vibe, but then you're taking it away. So you're very backwards and forwards. Now, if this is not your energy, it's her energy. It's confusing. When I look at her, hers is business, money, work, future, and she's wanting long-term commitment, and she's wanting everything now and yesterday. She doesn't feel that the commitment is there. So that's either her not wanting to commit, or she feels that you won't put in the commitment that she wants. This looks to me like a friendship and a working partnership. It doesn't look to me like two people in love with each other. We would need a red 2 here, a red 10 here. We'd need this to be upright, not upside down. The only thing going for it is this 9 of hearts, but the 9 of hearts is something that you wish for, something that you're hoping for, almost like a fantasy thing going on over here, but then your head is filled with nightmares about your fantasy. So for you, I'm seeing this backwards and forwards, not knowing what to do. For her, I'm seeing her, she wants a lot in regards to luxury in life and having a house, having the money, having a good future, knowing that she's got long-term commitment with somebody by her side. So your question, what was I asking here? I was asking, let me just go back to your question. The buzzer's going, that's why I'm trying to look for the question just to wrap this up. Okay. How does she feel about you? Is there commitment? She thinks the same way. She doesn't know whether you want commitment and whether you're able to provide commitment. So I don't know what went on in the past. I don't know if you were very, very appealing to her and she was very appealing to you. And she thought, is this just a sexual connection, a friendship connection? Because this is where somebody's not showing commitment. So is there going to be a commitment in the future? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's where somebody that wants something that can't be given right now, or she feels that you can't give her what she's going to need. That's what I'm getting there. So we'll quickly just do 2 of these because I've gone over time with this mini reading. Just more information for Jasas about Maja and himself. And then we'll do that quick yes and no. Top and bottom. Long-term commitment, just friends, and it was upside down, so it's a pretty up and down ride with this person. I wouldn't be giving up on it just yet because you did have cards that come out to represent long-term commitment with this king here. Upside down ace here is not great. It can mean where somebody can't make up their mind just now. So I wouldn't be making a firm decision just yet about moving on or getting this thing together. Just, it's not, the timing's not there yet. Something's off with the timing. So, you think about whether you want to ask, should you move on? Or you think about whether you want to ask, should you wait? Okay, so you think about that in your mind right now, Jasas, and I'll just shuffle and say, what is the answer? What is the answer to Jasas's question he has, yes or no? What is the answer that Jasas is focusing on? Is it yes or is it no? Yes, yes, and yes. So whatever you're focusing on, forget about them all being upside down. I've picked the deck up upside down. You just need to be patient at the moment, Jasas. Everything's not going to happen overnight. This is taking action. This is balance coming back in, and this is working out what contract do you want to do with your own self. What can you commit yourself to? What can you give? What can you take? So yeah, you've got balance there. But you've got a yes there. You've got 3 yeses there. All right, that's Jasas. Let me tick that one off. And now we get to you, Maisha. Finally, we get to you. Have we had more yet? More donations or no? Okay, anyway, Jasas, that's your reading. I will be back next Monday for all of those that need to know. Has Mama B showed up? And I bet you she's gone to bed, or she's thought, okay, this is going to take her another 40 minutes. So she's probably stepped away to sort something out, and hopefully she'll come back soon. Astro Love, the free list, what we can see here is... now, the free list I've got, I'm just going to go over this before I get on to Starseed's question. And thank you, Erica. You got in there just in time. The free list I have is Joan the Leo, Leanne, Shivashki, Dee Dee, Virgo, Gypsy, Rinta Me, It's Me and You, Candy, if Candy is still around. I threw her in to take somebody else's place. Your place, Starseed, and Mama B I threw on the end of the list. So your PayPal's not working. Okay, no problems. How is the ex-wife? Erica, I will get to your questions soon. I have to do 2 full detailed readings for Maisha, which is Starseed. So Starseed, what do you got? Starseed, while we're waiting for your question, who have we got on the list there for Astro Love? Leanne, Shivashki, Dee Dee is still here, Virgo Sun. Virgo Sun, okay, Virgo Sun. The one I had was just Virgo, not Virgo Sun. So that's another Virgo, because I did read someone called Virgo something. Let me just check on Friday. No, that was Virgo 10. Okay, that was another one again. Virgo, Gypsy, and Rinta. And then It's Me and You and Mama B. So pretty much similar list. So, all right, have we got Starseed's question? While I'm waiting for Starseed's question, I'm going to do 2 on the free list if they post their question straight away. Kamini Diwan, I'm sorry, but you're not on the free list. The free list was full 2 hours ago. This is people that have been waiting for a long time. Virgo Sun. Okay, you're a different Virgo, because the person that I've got on my list, if I scroll way back to the very beginning of this feed, the Virgo that came into the room, it was an orange symbol. Can't see it now. Anyway, doesn't matter. You got on the list. So I'm going to do DD, because your question's there, and Virgo. So I'm going to tick those 2 off the list. Virgo Sun and DD. I'm going to tick those 2 off the free list and get those questions done right now while I'm waiting for Starseed's first question. Oh, Mama B, you're there. Thank you. Thank you, Mama B. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, I thought you might have stepped away because there's a lot of payments still. I've still got 2 payments from my Isha to do detailed readings. That's 20 minutes there. And then Erica has paid for a little bit more than a $7 US is a mini, and $14 US on Super Chat is a full reading, and you've paid 10. So I'm doing an in-betweener reading there. So I've got about 28 minutes reading time to do. So DD, I can see your question there. Your connection with Sag, do I see pregnancy? Is there pregnancy for DD and M, the Sagittarius? 1, 2, 3. Is there pregnancy for DD? Is DD going to be pregnant this year? Is DD going to be pregnant? Whoa. Maybe next year. I'm not going to read the 100 cards that are on the floor, but we got yes and no on the floor anyway. It'll be a baby boy when you are pregnant, because we've got all male cards that dropped on the floor, so that's telling me it's going to be a baby boy once you're pregnant. We've got when you're patient, it will come, and we've got a yes here. Is DD... can you afford to be pregnant? The financial constraint card just dropped out. Is DD going to be pregnant this year? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We got the baby, the moon goddess. The moon is all fertility and the flow, 28 days. It's the cycle. So that is a yes, 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 you're going to be pregnant. And as I said, all the cards that dropped on the floor were males. It was the male holding the coin, the man thinking, and there was another male card there. It was one of the chakras. I don't know which one. It was probably the family one, the pregnancy one, fertility. So I got a yes there for you, Dee. Okay, so the other question was Virgo Sun. If the Aries comes back again with an apology, I can... Oh, can you accept him? Okay, so we're ticking off Virgo Sun, and DD has had a reading, and Angelic Anjali are the only ones so far. I've only done 3 of the freebies, so I have 7 to go when I get there. But at the moment I've got 3 paid readings. So let's just do a quick another yes or no. Should the Virgo, if the Aries apologizes to the Virgo, can they accept them back in their life? Should they accept them back in their life? This is a pretty strong decision you're going to be making based on a quick yes and no, but we'll have a look. Should the Virgo, if the Aries apologizes to them, will they be able to accept them back in their life? I think you're wanting to know, can you trust them if they apologise? We've got yes, yes here. You will make the final firm decision. I wouldn't be holding on too long for this apology. This can be somebody that doesn't feel like they were in the wrong anyway. This is hostility you're being met with. This is a no about accepting this person back. It could be a no about whether they're going to apologise or not. But this is yes normally, and this is yes as well. So if the person apologizes, I'm getting a yes. But will they apologize? That's the problem. Anyway, that's what I got there for you, Virgo Sun. Thank you so much for being waiting around all day, everybody. Well, not all day, all night for you guys, and well, not even all night, for the last 2.5 hours. Okay, so Starseed Glow, have we got your question somewhere? Let me just scroll back and have a look. Starseed. I just see where it says you're making decisions based on previous readings. 2 more full readings. Should I come back? Okay, I don't have questions from you, Starseed. So who else is on the free list? And I'll get to that while we're waiting for Starseed's questions. Kamini Diwan, I am not reading the question. You are not on the free list, unfortunately. You'll have to come back. I'll be back in a week's time. The free list gets full in the first 5 minutes that I'm live. Some people leave. Oh, the questions are on PayPal. Okay, thank you, Starseed. Sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, there they are. Okay, first question. What does that? I see that as very controlling, your first question, where you offered and the person said only would do it if they're your business partner. Yeah. So if you decide to work with others to grow the business, how will this make him actually feel? Feel. Okay, let's look at that one first. Does it matter how he feels? If you're doing this for the good of your business and your growth, does it really matter how he feels? I think he'll feel deflated and think that he had you under his finger and going to do everything he told you to do. And show him that you have the strength to do this. Okay, so Maisha wants to know, hopefully my phone is not showing your name and everything on camera. I had somebody where I had to remove their reading because their name was on camera. How will C, I'll just say his name in my head. How if Maisha decides to work with others to make her business grow, how will this make him feel? Probably pissed off. Okay, so he will be jealous and thinking, trying to tell you that, oh, if you do this with them, they're hopeless, they'll ruin the business. It's like where he will come at you trying to tell you that you're making a big mistake. Also, he'll be trying to tell you that you're irresponsible, and he'll tell you, you promised me that me and you were doing this together. Because this is promises and dreams and something that was supposed to happen. But those promises possibly were made under a different kind of circumstance at the time. You may have made that promise to join this business together. And also you may have made that deal as him working with you, not owning half the business. You know what I mean? Hey there, Anju, welcome back. So he will be up and down, and he'll be hot and cold with you. So at first he'll be seething. It'll be, what the hell, you told me that you and I were going to do this together. And then when you try and explain, look, you know, I don't feel comfortable with this. You should be telling your partner who you're working with. I don't want to be the cause of some sort of drama going on. I want this all about the business, and I don't feel that we fit with this. So I feel this will be, oh, but I can bring this to the business, and I know all about this. This is where somebody's telling you all of how great they are, how great they could make everything, all your dreams come true. This is supposed to be our dream together, right? So this is where he tries to pull the emotions out of you instead of talking business. This could be anger. This could be arguments. How's he going to react? He's going to tell you that you are a cold bitch, because this is where he's saying you're just cold. This is just cold, what you're doing. I know why you're doing this. You're doing this because I'm not with you and I'm with her, and like this sort of stuff. I feel like he's going to try and get back in with you, but you're not going to stand for it. And this is where you will argue. So I don't feel like it's going to go well. It's also going to confuse him because we have clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. That's where somebody gets confused and they're thinking, I don't know, you told me we were going to do this. But if you turn around and you tell him, no, the original plan was that you would work with me and we would grow this business together and see how it went. My original goal was never that you would suddenly be a partner without you bringing partnership to it. So if he's putting 50,000 in and you're putting 50,000 in and you've got the certificate and he's got the certificate and you join it together, that makes sense. But if he's just wanting to jump on your tail and be there, well, it doesn't make sense. It sounds very pushy and very, I don't know, is this guy a narc or... Oh, God. It was made under a different circumstances before we decided just having friendship. And you do not give over ownership. Do not. I feel like you need to prepare that he's going to walk away from friendship, everything. It'll be, this doesn't work. This doesn't work for me. That sort of thing. But I feel like, Astro Love, thank you so, so much for your donations today and for all of your help today. I really, really appreciate it. Mama B, it's up to you and Stream Elements now. Okay, so here we go. What will happen? How will Corey feel about it? Oh, sorry, I just said his name. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I think we've said his name before online anyway. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Okay, I don't know if you read tarot cards at all, Starseed, Maisha. This is the new beginning. You said this was our beginning. This was something we were going to do. We were going to be friends. We were going to work together. This is the explosion, the tower that will happen. And the sun is upside down. The sun is the best card in the deck. It's still a good card. It still means it could settle down. It could mend. But then this is where somebody's defeated and done. So I do feel that he will take it personal. He'll try and be nice at first. He'll think he still wants in here. He still sees this as a good money-making thing. But to me, it looks like somebody that a plan was made with somebody that you're involved with. And then it's turned into a friendship and that person's got involved with somebody else. And he won't tell that somebody else that he's involved with you in a business, which is sneaky. It's lying. So what was he going to do? Go to work every day and work with you and tell his current girlfriend or whoever what? Where was he? Who's he with? Where's this money coming from? So, I don't know. It just looks like a load of lies and deceit. Maisha. So, how's he going to be feeling? He's going to feel shitty about it. He's going to feel like you're making the wrong decision. He's then going to be all loving and friendly and say, look, we can follow our dreams together. You promised me this. And you're going to say, look, no, I don't see how this is going to work. I feel like you needed to be open with your partner about that. It was me that you're going to be working with. I feel like it's going to cause conflict, and conflict's going to come into the workplace, and then the work will fail. I feel like this is going to get angry, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. And you had the tower as well, but you will pick up. The sun is the best card in the deck, even when it's upside down. Let's just do some of these, and then I'll look at your second question. It was made on a different side of friendship. I didn't want to give over the ownership until he was caught Shake my hand. Okay, yeah. All right, more information about Ori and how he's going to react if Maisha just bands together with other people. I seen other proper potential business deals and him just step over. Just step over. What you could do is offer him what you originally were offering him. You can work for me, with me, but not join on with me until you bring to the table half 50-50 each. Then you would become a partner. So you could still give him some sort of little seed there. But the fact that he's not going to tell his partner that he's going into partnership with you, that doesn't sit well with me, because this is business we're talking about, not emotions and relationships, and he's throwing emotional crap into that. Yeah, it's like he wants to work with someone he desires or something, but he doesn't want his partner knowing that he's working with somebody in that fashion. Because what's his reasoning for not telling her that he's going to be doing this job with you? Because he's going to have to turn up for work. He's going to have dinners with clients. What's he going to say? It's going to be toxic. It's going to be hard. The last cards you're getting for this reading, the setting sail. How's he going to feel about things? He's going to want to run. He's going to feel like this is some sort of burden that you're bringing on yourself. But you're being told, just give it time and it will work out. Things will work out. Yeah, but you still shouldn't hand over your part of your business to someone like that. I'm not telling you what to do in business. You're making business decisions. But if you go and talk to somebody that has nothing to do with you and him and say, this is my business plan and this is what this person wants from me, take away the emotions and that he's not telling his partner, they'll be saying to you, well, what's he bringing to the table? If he's only bringing some sort of experience that he has because he thinks it's going to work out, well, test him out. Have him on as an employee that works with you, not takes over half the business. So, yeah. But you could say, even in that circumstance, he needs to be telling her the truth, that he's going to be working with you. If she doesn't like that and it's going to cause problems for him, that means that when he comes to work, there's going to be problems and he's going to take it out on you because he can, because you're friends. So, anyway, that's what I feel. Trust me, if people have something going down between them and they've got a partner at home and then they do sneaky lies and shit, it just causes problems, more and more problems for everyone concerned. You know, the person at work gets the shitty attitude, the person comes home to a shitty attitude, and it just all goes around in a toxic circle. Anyway, yes or no for your first question in your mind, Maisha? And Maisha, before I move on to your next question, I know that it's getting late and everything for you. And I do have Erica waiting as well. No, so cancel that. I was going to say I was going to do 2 more of the yes and no's. But I won't do that. Your answer is yes, yes, yes. No problem. Yes, yes, yes. You hold all the cards here. You hold all the money, the certificates, the business. You hold everything in your hands. These are your messages. You need to have balance within your own head, within your own mind and thoughts and feelings about what you want to do. Because this is business. You need to... Would you be taking this guy on if you didn't know him? If you just met him and he said, hey, that business idea is fantastic. I've got this kind of experience, but I don't have this and I don't have that and I don't have any money to help out. But can I be your business partner? Would you say yes to a stranger? No, I don't think you would. So that answers the question about what you should do about it. But your question was, how's he going to feel? Honestly, who cares how he feels at the end of this? Is business. You're talking business here. Not talking about romance and relationships, and who cares if it hurts his feelings or he thinks that you're being cold or whatever. You need to do what's right for the business concern, because you're talking about money and your future here. All right, your second question is, the spiritual business I'm interested in. Maybe you and I can collaborate with this spiritual business journey that you're going on. So we want to see how successful the spiritual business is compared to the real estate business. You feel like you could make more money with one, not the other. You're planning on starting the spiritual one in a few months and the real estate one next year, which is 5 months now. So in a couple of months, the spiritual one. All right, so what I'm going to do for this question, Maisha, I'm going to shuffle the cards and put 5 cards here for the spiritual business, 5 cards for the real estate business, and see if both look good or only one looks good. Readings are available. I believe your name is Rachel or Raquel. Yeah, readings are still available only for payments. So PayPal is preferred. So if you want to go across to that link right there and pay PayPal, the readings are $6 for a mini 5-minute detailed reading, or a 10-minute detailed reading, which I'm about to do right now, is $11. If you want to hit that super chat button, people, the super chat button is $7 for a mini reading. And if you do want a full reading, it's $14. Some people today, there's somebody after Maisha, who was it, that's paid for a super chat? Erica. Erica, you will be after this reading for a in between a mini and a full. So let me put Erica over here. 2 people today have paid $10. That's more of a mini reading than a full reading. I have so many cards all over the bloody floor. Okay, so what we're going to do, Maisha. So yes, the readings are still open for donations only. The free list has been full for 2 hours, and I've got 7 to go on that free list if they're still here. And I won't be replacing them with other people because I'm getting tired now. So, yeah. All right. And plus I need to keep that doorway open for paid readings. Okay, Maisha, here we go. So, 2, 3. Maisha wants to know how successful the spiritual business will be in comparison to the real estate business. Spiritual business will be on the left, 5 cards, and the real estate business will be on the right, 5 cards. And I'll do 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that just flipped. That's a good card. Spiritual, real estate, 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 bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck. Okay, and let's get these out as well. Maisha wants to know about her spiritual business and her real estate business. Spiritual and real estate, same thing again, 3 cards, 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom for each pile. How will each business go for her? Which one will be more financial than the other? Or will they be even? Spiritual, real estate, bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck. All right. So let's have a look at the spiritual one. They're all upside down. Will you be dealing with people with matters of the heart in the spiritual business? Because we have the broken heart, we have the emotional card of walking away, and I do see deception around the spiritual business here, but I feel like this might be what you're dealing with, not so much how the business would go. So with the spiritual business, I feel that if you're dealing with people that have died, or whether you're going to be dealing with people that have had people cheat on them or whatever, this I feel is the road that you're going to undertake. You're going to learn a lot from this business. You're constantly going to learn and grow with the spiritual business. You're going to find out about some nasty people out there in the world. You're going to have to stand strong a lot and protect your own well-being if you take this on, and if this starts to pick up. I do feel like this might be a bit of a struggle to get this one off the ground. The real estate one, what are we saying there? I wonder if you'll tell her. I'm not adding him. He suspects she'll question it. The real estate business, there we go with the money. This is you joining together with somebody. This is legal type stuff. There are some pitfalls here, but this is all about growth and movement. This will grow and grow and grow, and you can see a lot of potential. You can also see things you need to cut out of your life with this particular job. There's going to be a lot of surprises along the way as well, things that you didn't expect. And we've got arguments within yourself about what you want. So this is a battle going on in your own mind here. With patience and hanging around and waiting. There's a lot of waiting going on over here with this one. This one I feel like it's going to affect you spiritually and mentally. You know, like this is going to be hard on your senses because you've got an open heart here and you're willing to learn and you're willing to start understanding people, even really black, nasty people. You know, people that are down in that black pit. When I say black and white, I'm talking about people that are black, nasty energy. So I feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of negative shit over here with the spiritual business. People that have been murdered, people that have been raped, children taken from families. I just feel like this is going to be very, very taxing on your emotional standing. And you're going to have to learn to protect yourself with this one. You're going to have to learn big time about protection here, because this could involve people using black magic or anything like that. I just want more information on this one, because I don't feel like this is a bad adventure. I just feel like this is what you're going to be dealing with. Money-wise, this is showing that this one is where the money's going to pull in. This is not about money. This is about healing people, trying to fix things, trying to heal people. There will be times where you need to stop and walk away. And me doing this kind of thing myself, I have had times where at Christmas time when I shut down, I don't think I went online all of January. It started like Christmas Eve or something, and then I wasn't back online till the end of January or early February, and I needed to stop with the readings. I just needed to stop, because sometimes it builds up, all these people's stories and journeys, and it builds up and builds up. I do feel you'll be good at this. You may join up with a younger person or someone. You may end up teaching people how to read or connect. So part of this spiritual business may be where you're trying to teach. And it's like learning lessons here. Somebody doesn't get it though. Somebody doesn't get it. I don't think people understand you doing this when you can have this though. So there may be outside influences that talking behind your back kind of thing, that sort of stuff. All right, so again, we want to know, these are all upside down again. Maisha wants to know about the spiritual business's success and the real estate business success. I just want more clarification here. This will be a lot of work, very taxing on you. The dream of what you wanted with this is not the dream that you started out with. So I'd say that's to do with C. This was supposed to be you, C. This was your plan together. It's not the way you thought it would be. I do feel you'll join and connect with somebody that will help you along the way here. Over here, this will be your heart's content coming true. Things will work out. You may even meet somebody along the way here that makes your heart overflowing. The money is upside down here, so I do feel this is a long road. You've got double aces sitting here. You've got 3 aces, so both of the businesses are going to take about a year. It's going to take about a year for either one to decide which way to go. Sometimes you're going to be balancing the money here. I feel like you're going to have to decide, do I just stay with this and see, give it 4 months, give it till April next year? If it's not turning over the income that you expected, then you're going to put all your energies over here. I just don't feel you're going to be able to do both. I think that this one's going to grow, but it's not going to be the way you thought it was. And sometimes the money will be down. Other times the money will be good. This is a waiting game with this one, but the money card is there. The money card is there, growing and movement and change. Also, I feel like you might do better in a different area for this one. So the real estate one, you might do better if you lived in Australia and you lived in Sydney, you might be doing better if you lived in Melbourne. You know what I mean? So this one might be all about location of where you are for this one to pick up. This one, it doesn't matter where you are. I just feel like this one's going to be tough on the senses. And it's not going to pull in the income that you thought it would. I actually thought that with my channel, as soon as I got monetized and everything, I thought, yay, you know, here we go. And my videos are just not getting paid. My videos were better when I wasn't monetized as to the amount of people, to now I'm monetized. The videos are not getting watched by these hundreds or thousands of people that were watching them before, which doesn't make sense to me, you know. So anyway, let's do a couple of Lenormand for each side. And thank you so much for your double donations today. I really, really appreciate it. So we've done them. Last we've got Erica, and then we're on to the free list, Mama B. So who is here in the free list? Mama B, can you just do a confirmation on who's still here? And you, oh yeah, you were the last one on the free list in the beginning. So Anju is here. This is just more information for you. 2 cards for the top and bottom for the psychic spiritual business, and 2 cards top and bottom for the real estate. Okay, top and bottom. Okay, messages coming in. Being entertained. This can be invites. So I don't know if you're going to take a show on the road or something like that. But this is nice energy. The 7 of Diamonds has now decided to show up here. But I do see it's taxing on the senses, this one. Over here, with time and a lot of hard work, you will see the efforts here. You will take on somebody younger than yourself down the track. You will be the student as well. So this one is reaping in what you sow. So everything you put into this, it's going to pay off tenfold. But it's going to take time. This one over here, this is messages, and that I feel like what this is trying to tell me is that your mediumship and everything will grow and grow and grow. But money-wise, it's there and it's coming and it's going. And trust me, I can get private readings in 1 month. I can get back-to-back private readings for each week. And then I can go a whole month with not one private reading. So it's a very up and down kind of business, what I'm doing and what you're going to go into. I do feel that those negative cards were the emotions you're going to be dealing with. People that are broken, people that have been hurt, people that have been murdered, whatever. So I do feel that that first part of the reading was how that business is going to play out. But I just don't see, once you start that once you get into the real estate thing, I feel like the real estate's going to take up too much time and you're not going to have time for this one. So maybe that's why it wasn't showing the money. Maybe once you start the real estate thing, you're going to move aside and put this on the back burner for later. I don't know how old you are, Starseed, but I have been in and out of doing this stuff since I was 16. I started taking money for readings in my 20s. And, you know, and I've stepped away from it so many times and then come back to it and stepped away from it. I've done shows in clubs, not me up on the stage. I was asked about 5 times, would I get up on the stage and do psychic connections with the audience and stuff. And I just said, no, thank you. I just didn't want to do it. if I had of, I might have had a show and I might have been traveling around and doing all of that sort of stuff, but it wasn't for me. It wasn't something I wanted to do. So anyway, yeah, and I could have also made connections with people that do other things, which would have taken me higher, but yeah, I stepped back. I actually was asked to do a pilot television series thing that was going to be connections with the dead, people that are famous. And I looked at the whole thing and I said, no, it's not for me. So I had the first opportunity to be part of that. And then the whole virus thing hit and people were locked in their houses and shit. And so I don't even know if that pilot thing went ahead, but I was the one asked to be. They reckoned it was going to be a series on one of the big stations. I don't want to advertise anybody because I'm not getting paid by anybody. But yeah, I was asked to do that and I declined the offer. So I have had offers come my way, but I'm a little person in this kind of field. I'm happy to do my little $6 and $11 donations, and hopefully my videos will pick up. Anyway, you're a disciple of Grame Baba Muktananda. I have no idea what that means, but that's good, I suppose. So you're 32 and you've been doing it since you were 7. You got paid when you were 25. Yeah, so somewhere around there, in my early 20s, other readers said to me, you should be getting money for this. You should stop doing this for free all the time. So then I only did it for free for my friends or family members that wanted readings. Okay, so Erica's been patiently waiting. Let's go back and scroll back to Erica's question. Erica, are you here in the room? Mama B, why does it keep cutting in and out? I don't know, Mama B. You're talking about the camera. Keeps going on and off. It's been doing that for about a month now. Whenever I'm doing recordings for my yes and no videos and that, I'll notice that it flicks. It stops and it starts. I don't know. It might be the connection. It's a brand new laptop. It's like 8 months old or something. It's a, what do you call it? Apple MacBook thing. MacBook Air. It's the top of the line one in that series. So it cost a lot of bloody money that I took ages to pay it off. Well, I took the 8 months to pay it off. The camera is a very good camera as well. So the camera is a little bit old. Maybe the connection's not too good here. I don't know. The camera is hot at the moment too. So I don't know if it's because the camera's hot. Anyway, thanks, Mama B, for noticing that. You're a spiritual teacher. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be teaching people. There's going to be some very broken people. Don't let people tell you, oh, I can't pay or whatever. You need to be paid for what you're doing. You're giving time and energy. Would they walk into a hairdresser and say, oh, look, I can't pay you, but can you please cut my hair? No. Can you go sit with a psychologist and have a psychology session for free? If you've got something from the government in certain countries, yes, you can. But people get paid, you know, and this is a business, the same as other businesses, just a little bit different. I'm just waiting for Erica to tell me if she's here or not. Erica, you're here. Let me go back to your question. The free list is closed. If anybody's asking, the free list is now closed. I'm just going to turn things off on here. Get rid of PayPal, get rid of Super Chat, turn on the close button. Okay, so everything's closed now. I'm going to do the free list of who is here. That was on the free list. I'm just looking for Erica's question. There we go. Okay, Erica, you've paid for an in-betweener reading, so I'm going to set the clock for 5 minutes and then wrap it up instead of a mini reading. Okay, Erica, 1, 2, 3. How is Jahan doing in her financial circumstances? She sent a letter for money every month. How is Jahan, the ex-wife of Lance, financially? How is Jahan's finances? Lance's ex-wife, Jahan. How is her financial situation? She's probably telling bullshit. Anyway. This is somebody that's working together with other people. Somebody supports her here. Possibly this is Lance, where she's asking for money, something to do with what she feels she's entitled to. This is somebody that's been irresponsible with money, because we're asking about money. This can be somebody that gambles. It can be somebody that they might have $500 a week, but they use $1,000 cream on their face every day, or they walk around wearing Gucci shoes and handbags. So this is somebody being irresponsible with money. So substantial money is there. This is somebody that's got money going into a household. They're looking at, let's say she's renting an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere. She's looking at an apartment somewhere better, or she's looking at getting a new lounge suite or something. It's like where they want the money to be irresponsible with it. They don't actually need anything apart from what they're due, but they're wanting more because they're wanting to do other things with it. I'm also seeing somebody that this would be where somebody puts in the effort 6 hours or 6 days, and they're actually wanting 7 days, 7 hours. They're wanting more than what they're putting in. But this is showing me somebody irresponsible with money. I do see she's got some sort of support base here. This is a male that's got her back, that he's also got some sort of money coming in. He may actually be telling her to go for the money, to ask for the money. She might actually have a medical issue, because this can be sickness and a doctor, and it would be something to do with the pelvic area. It can be fertility. It can be the lower back. It can also be the bladder, the bowel, the intestinal tract, the liver, the kidneys, the pancreas. So there may be some sort of sickness thing, and she is using money for that, which is a good thing, to use the money if you need help. This is somebody that's balancing things. She's looking at Lance's income and basically saying, I used to be with him, so I'm entitled to this and this and this. That's what I'm seeing there. But I do see a third party who advises her and tells her what to ask for. And she discusses this in detail with what she feels she's owed. Okay? But I do feel she may be irresponsible with money, because we're focusing on money, not medical. But I'm just throwing that out there. It could be just a message you need to hear about medical. What's she doing with money? How is she financially? She's struggling sometimes. She's trying to balance. It looks like she spends $700, but she's only got $300. That's what it looks like to me. Somebody that's being irresponsible by overspending or borrowing when they've only got this much. And then down here, this is somebody trying to balance the money, trying to get more money. And she's going to hang around until she gets what she wants. She's got something to do with her heart overflowing with the whole money thing. So she's trying to... This to me is like pleasure. Going, getting a facial, a massage, going out enjoying a Bon Jovi concert, or it's like she's balancing the money badly and spending it on stuff she doesn't need or need to have or whatever. Let's get some Lenormand deck on this. But she's looking like she's okay with money. Okay, so irresponsible, but okay. Erica wants to know, how is Lance's ex-wife Jahan doing financially? Show me some more information about Jahan and her financial situation. She's got hidden stuff there. The supportive man is there again. I think that may be Lance, where she taps into his emotional side and says about poor her or something like that. But how is her financial situation? There's hidden stuff going on here. The two-face card is there. This is somebody that's flourishing. Things are okay. She's even got the Ace of Diamonds here. She's reaching for the big money. And this here is somebody being silly and juvenile. The child card is silly and juvenile behavior when we're looking at finances. That's usually somebody having a baby and stuff as well. All right, let's do yes and no for you, Erica. Let me scroll down and see what's being said at the bottom here. What did we have there? Oh, you're doing that missing kids thing. I'm just looking at what Starseed was saying there. It does take a huge toll. That's why I haven't done more videos on Jelani Day or Summer Wells, and I was going to do these two murdered girls. What were their names? Abigail and... Sorry, my lovely, I can't remember your name. Abigail. I've got to see her name now. That's going to haunt me otherwise. Liberty, that's why I couldn't remember her name. I don't know anybody called Liberty. Liberty and Abigail, I was going to take a good look at, and I actually have writing here where I sat there and looked at their pictures and I wrote it all down, and it just wrecked me. It wrecked me looking at it. I could feel so much stuff I wish I didn't feel. Anyway, let's finish off Erica's yes and no now. Okay, Erica. Yes or no? Yes or no for Erica? Yes or no for Erica? Yes or no for Erica? The lists are all closed now, Aditi. The lists have been closed for a while. As far as the free list goes, that is full up and I'm done. So up next we have, who have we got? Is Mama B here? Hopefully Mama B hasn't stepped away too far and she comes back now. Linda, I won't be adding new ones to the list. I'm just doing who's here from the list that I put together over 3 hours ago. There is 7 spots of people that are in those spots. Joan, the Leo, was gone. She's gone, so we'll cross her out. Yeah, so Virgo, I've done Virgo and Dee Dee and Jali. Leanne, Shivashi, Gypsy, Rinta, it's me and you, and if she's still here, oh crap, Candy. Candy was wanting a reading as well. I put her in place of someone that paid. Yes or no, just to finish this reading for Erica. Sorry, Erica, let me just focus on this. Erica, messages for Erica and yes or no to her question. That's yes and no. You got the sun at the bottom. You got this Leo energy and strength energy. Very, very good cards to get. You've been told to be patient right now. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't change anything really quickly. And somebody's envious of the whole thing. Well, we know who that is. I'm getting more of a yes there. I'm getting more of a yes with your question than no. So we got a yes there. Okay, so what have we got? It's me and you. Okay, me and you. Let's do your question and I'll tick you off the list. You were number 10, but we'll tick you off the list. And guys, everything's closed now. All of the paid readings are done. I'm working my way through a few of these free readings. Candy, is Candy still here? And Leanne, Shivashi, Rinta me. They are the people, and Mama B, I don't know where she is, so if she doesn't get back, I'll have to just finish up. Is anyone planning to propose to you with a love offer? Is anyone coming towards Anju with a love offer? Is anyone planning a love offer towards Anju soon? Is anyone planning to give a love offer to Anju? Oh, yes, they are. Look, It's the 5th chakra. It's the throat chakra. It's where somebody talks the truth, and he's even got a cup in his hands offering the love. This is victory and success. This is yes. And this is blossoming abundance. So it's a yes, yes, yes there. Breezy, you're still here. Thank you. Hello, Breezy. All right. So nobody else that was on the free list? Gypsy? Oh, Gypsy went to bed, didn't she? So we'll cross her out. I'm pretty sure Gypsy's gone. Let me just scroll back to where I can see Gypsy because I made her a moderator. Gypsy. Gypsy. There she is. She's gone to bed. Okay, so let's cross Gypsy out. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got Leanne, Shivashi, Rintami, and Mama B on my list. So, Leanne, you're here. What is your question, please? Mercy Wellback and Rintami, you're here. Okay, so those two are here. Leanne and Rintami. I have a spot for 2 more. So Mercy Wellback has been here for over an hour. So Mercy Wellback, you can have a yes or no question. I won't be back here till next week now. I've got personal family stuff to attend to starting tomorrow, and I won't get back home until Friday and very late on Friday, and I don't work weekends doing this, so I will be back my Monday next week, a week from now. Divine Goddess, you're here. Linda is here. Okay, just hurry up. Let's get these questions out. Leanne, where is your question, please? These are yes and no questions only. So please post your questions. I'll answer as many as I can. No. I'll answer 3. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you can have a yes or no question. So let me see who's left. Mercy Wellback, post your question. Rintami, I'm waiting for your question. Leanne, is there happy news coming for Leanne? Let's tick Leanne off. Leanne, is happy news coming towards Leanne soon? Is happy news coming towards Leanne soon? Is happy news coming towards Leanne soon? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you got 2 cards that represent romance and love is coming towards you, Leanne. Messages of love. And we've also got the door to value. This can be about getting a new job, getting a new course underway, joining a new group or something. So these are all really nice messages here, and it is a big fat yes for Leanne. Okay, so the next question I can see is I'm doing 5 people in place of people that are not answering. So this is 1, which is Mercy Wellback, which is, what did you say your name is? Lord Welb. Okay, that's the 1 person. So we'll do your question now. Lord Welb, is Portia truly pregnant? Portia. Lord Welb wants to know, is Portia really pregnant? Is Portia really pregnant? Is Portia really pregnant? Linda, if you're still here, please post your yes and no, because I'll fit you into the 5 people. Is Portia really pregnant? I wonder if we're going to get the baby card. All tied up, which is, you know how they say she's locked up? She's, what do they call it when somebody's pregnant? So I'm going to take that as a yes, even though that's normally a no card. This is like it's a miracle that this has happened. And the thinking woman is a yes. I'm getting a yes that this person's pregnant, and this is a plan. Did she plan it? Did this person plan to be pregnant? Did this person been taking special vitamins or something to make herself pregnant? But I'm getting more of a yes than a no. The first card out was no, because that's usually no, but because they say, oh, she's knocked up. That's right, she's knocked up. Tied up. This person's tied up. So I'm taking that as meaning pregnancy. And this is where the person has made this thing happen. So I'm getting a yes on that for you, Lord Welb. Okay, so it looks like Shivashi has gone. Candy has gone as well. Candy's not here. I'm going to rewrite this list. Let me do that now. Let me rewrite this list so when I come back next week, I've got a fresh list here. So today, Monday, the 22nd of August, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We did Leanne. Angelic and Jolly. Dee Dee, Die, whatever. Virgo Sun. Number 5. Mercy Wellback. It's Me and You. Number 6. So we got 7, 8, 9, and 10. Got 4 spots here. Rinta Me is next. Rinta Me, and then my list is dried up. So I've got 3 spots and then I'm finished. Oh, Mama B, you're there. Okay, thank you, Mama B. Mama B, I will do you. I told you I'd do your thing. Rinta Me, does your Leo what? Yes, she told me she wanted to get pregnant. I asked her if she is, but she said no today, and she said no, but today said yes. Well, that's more of a yes. So maybe that's why the first card out was no, because she wasn't. And then the rest of the cards were all saying yes, that she was. So maybe she wasn't, but she's found out she is. I know a lot of people that they'll do a test and the test will say it's negative, and then a couple of weeks later they'll do a test and they'll find out that that test was wrong and that it was positive. So what do we got now? I'm just looking for Rinta Me. Rinta Me, does your Leo think positive towards you? Linda, we're going to chuck you in there. Linda. Mama B, can you just put up the big red crosses across the screen? I'm done. I've got Linda, Mama B, and then 1 spot. So whoever I see next on there. Linda, does your husband want you to be pregnant? Does Linda's husband want her pregnant? Does Linda... husband want her pregnant? All these pregnancy questions. Does Linda's husband A want her pregnant? Yes, definitely yes, definitely yes. We got the 3rd chakra, which is the balance chakra, and getting everything balanced and in order. We've got the heart chakra. This is something that this person's passionate about. This is something that they want, they dream about. This is also somebody that wants to be the provider and the money man and everything. And also this is like a spirit message. This is where this person's guided. This is what they were meant to do. So I get a big fat yes on that. Really nice cards there that were pulled for you today, Linda. All right, after Linda, Aditi. DT. Okay, this is the second last one. Breezy, I did your double readings before. Breezy. You did the paid readings. But I'll have a look at that for you. I can see that question. I don't like looking at that kind of question, by the way. A DT wants to know, will they be getting engaged soon? Will a DT end up engaged soon? Will a DT end up engaged soon? Yeah, not really. There's the man that wants to propose, holding the heart. He came out upside down like not ready when you're ready. We got an envy card, so this is sort of like other people involved here. This is more of a no. And then this is the person trying to make up their mind whether they want to get engaged or they don't want to get engaged. So I'm getting more of a not too soon. And then also they don't want to tie themselves down right now. So will you get engaged soon? Not soon. Eventually, yes, because we had the making the decision and we have the man holding the heart. So the first card out was yes, but then we had the no, and then we had the trying to make the decision as to when. I just feel like it's delayed. It's not tomorrow, it's not next month, it might be 3 months away or next year. I feel like it's coming, but it's not soon. Okay? All right, so... Oh, Candy, you are still there. I zipped you out. I took you out. Yeah, I gave you... I don't know whose spot I gave you. Somebody that paid. I gave you their spot. And then I was calling you. And I said, she's gone. So I crossed you out. And somebody else took your spot. So all we've got left now, it's okay. Candy, I'll do yours, and Mama B, okay? Rinta Me, did I do Rinta Me? Rinta Me, I've got to do you now. I did a DT first. Rinta Me, does the Leo think positively towards Rinta? Does the Leo think positively towards Rinta? No, Mama B, I can see you. I'm trying to scroll back and see people's questions and who's come in. I am done. So I'm doing Candy. Candy, I wasn't going to do you, but I'll put you on the list, and Mama B is number 11 because she's moderator anyway. So Mama B, I promised Mama B I would do it right at the beginning. Mama B. And then we're done, Mama B. So please put the crosses across the screen. I'm finished. I'm not taking on any more questions. I don't care who's in the room. I've been online for 3.5 hours. I've had enough. I'm tired and I've got stuff I've got to prepare ready for my trip. So who are we looking at now? Is the Leo thinking positive things about Rinta? Is the Leo thinking positive things about Rinta? Yes. This is somebody that thinks about fantasy stuff as well. They think about what journey they'd like to go on with you. They think about love matters, and they think about family. So we got nice cards there. All right, so Candy, have we got Candy's question or not? Oh, you fell asleep waiting. Sorry, I know it's getting very late for a lot of you over there. I'm tired. I've had enough. So I'll go on to Mama B's question, and Candy, yeah, even though I did replace you because other people were here and you fell asleep, yeah, so no more readings after Candy. Candy, so you need to put your yes or no question up there. Oh, you did post. Let me go back. Okay, will you be in a relationship with V, or will it be M who just came back? Candy, I'm just going to look at one of them. I don't look at two with a free yes and no. So will you be in a relationship with V? Will Candy be in a relationship with V? Will Candy be in a relationship with V? No. maybe, no. This is no. You're not going to have a proper relationship with this V person. We have an attachment to this person. We have where this person thinks about you and they think about what they like, what they don't like, whatever. But we do have the deception card going on where either they feel you deceive them or they're deceiving you. And we have this hostility card where it just doesn't work. So I feel like this V, whoever it is, I don't feel like it matches properly. Because the only positive card you got is where this person sits around thinking about you or what they want to do. But this is not good. These are 3 negative cards that have come out that if you were to be in a relationship with V, whoever that is, it wouldn't work. It's hostile. It's not good because there's lies and deception going on there. So maybe V's asking and thinking about you and somebody else, or maybe they know that you're asking, would you be in a relationship with them or with the other one? So you'll have to come back, Candy, on Monday and we can have a look about would you be in a relationship with M, who's just come back into your life. Okay. No, I'm not looking at both. I'm only looking at the one because it's one question, yes or no, for the free list. Otherwise, I could be here all night. Okay. So Mama B's question was, is Michael missing you? Is Michael missing Mama B, the Aries? Is Michael missing Mama B, the Aries? Is Michael thinking and missing Mama B, the Aries? Yes, we got the Angel of Love. Yes, we got the Victory card. Yes, we got the Patience card. We do have stress though. Sometimes he thinks about you in a negative kind of way for some reason. But yes, he's missing you. This is somebody that thinks about the desire, the compassion, the love, wants to win you. I don't know if you're apart or something, Mama B, because I thought you were talking about, who was it? You're in a relationship with Diego, isn't it? But yeah, he wants to win you. He's being patient. He's waiting. He's waiting in the background. I think this anxiety is you. I think you stress about things sometimes. Anyway, Mama B, let's give you a couple of cards because you're a moderator. Mama B, ooh, what is that? That's sticky. That must have been the honey out of my cup. Just a card for Mama B. Card for Mama B. Okay, there we go. Ooh, Mama B, do you want a job? I know you've just moved to where you are. This can be movement again. You could be moving again. You're going to be very, very happy soon. This is love, abundance, growth. It's also if you've been waiting for a job or going to school or something. This is something really good. This can be the tree of knowledge, the tree of family, the tree of growth, and the tree of financial security. So this is good no matter which way you look at it. So that's your message for the coming weeks, maybe. And let's just get one over here. Mama B here. Be careful of the liar and deception. This is probably one of the worst cards you could have got out of this pack. What else have we got for you? And a lot of hard work. Okay, someone's deceiving you, probably gaslighting you, lying to you. I feel like this is something to do with a hard past person with you, maybe the person you went to court or something. So just be careful of deception around you at the moment, Mama B. Anyway, that's it, guys. I am finished for the day. I won't be back until next week on the Monday. You want to move closer to the boyfriend. That sounds really good. You also want to go, yeah, you had the card, the tree thing. That is probably the best thing. The best thing you could get. You were told you would be in a relationship with that V. If you are in a relationship with him, Candy, those cards I got showed lies, deception, and hostility. So if you did want a relationship with that person, it just looks like it would be toxic and hostile and there would be lies, deception. So that's why I said no. It's telling me no. But if you're thinking yes, you're going to be in a relationship with that person, it might start off wonderful and then because you had that thinking card where that person thinks about you. You were told it would be great. Well, I wasn't getting that today, but I'm tired and I'm at the end of the tether now, and I really seriously, I need to get off. Yeah, the thinking card, the thinking man, that is where somebody's thinking about you in a good way, but all the other surrounding cards were hostile. They weren't good. I can't even remember what they were now. You had the... Let me just do it again. I'm just curious. Let me just do it again. Candy and V. Would she be... What kind of relationship would it be? But would she be in a relationship with him? Will Candy be in a relationship with V? Let me just see. I'm just really curious because you've been told the opposite. Let's see if we get the opposite. Victory, which is great. That's great. Now we're getting the opposite. See, this is what happens when I've decided that I'm offline, that I'm done. We're getting opposite stuff here. This is beautiful energy. This is sexual energy, that you could have a sexual thing going on. This is where you communicate with each other and in honesty and trust. And this is where something is successful. Then we have the angel of love, where you're feeling all this love about this person, but underneath we still have this anxiety card sitting here. Still have the anxiety. So I don't know, Candy. I don't know. I'm getting really dizzy at the moment as well. Maybe you asked about two people. You asked about M and you asked about V. So maybe the only thing I'm thinking is because you asked about two, that's why the deception card come out and the hostility card come out. And we had one good card that came out, that thinking man. So maybe that's why, because you asked about two separate males about being in a relationship with them. So I don't know. If the other person, you said they've just come back, if that was hostile, toxic, gaslighting, any of that kind of thing, maybe that energy came through. I don't know. Anyway, you've got yes and no. You got yes and no. You got one that sounds fantastic and one that sounds really bloody terrible. So maybe the cards, the fact that I went to pull them again was Spirit telling me to tell you another story. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm tired. I've had enough. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful week, and I will miss every one of you, and I will be back on Monday, my time, next week. Bye-bye. Yeah, so the first reading described M, not... Well, there you go. There you have it. I'm not usually that wrong. I do get things wrong, but I'm not usually so far in the wrong direction like that. So anyway, it looks like V and you would be a good thing. You and the other one would be a bad thing.